Well, all right, all right. Welcome to the show, folks. The KeyFob and Siete show. I started the show last Monday to kind of introduce the new channel affiliate that is Bernie's Best. I have their white bag that comes in a big box of doggy treats. Oh, see, she already knows what it is. You want one? You want a little chomper treat? Yeah, let's get you a little chomper treat. Since you and this chomper treat, oh, hey, look, it's up here. Give me kisses. Yeah, there you go. Enjoy your treat. You don't have to go anywhere. I'm not going to take it from you. Sweet girl. Oh, what's up, Quick Shoe? Good morning. If it is morning for you, sir, let it be good. Yeah, if you just woke up, I'm all for it being morning for you. I didn't just wake up. I've been up since 3:30, 4 o'clock, sometime like that this morning. And still going strong. Still going strong. I've only had one energy drink and one cup of coffee and one cola. So I think that's doing pretty good. And Sick, what's up, buddy? Word. Oh, how are you doing, friend? Over in the bus today, other than yelling at the Amazon people. It was on the phone, right? You weren't actually yelling at like Mark or Amazon delivery driver, right? It was literally just people on the phone about your thing. Yes, no, maybe, perhaps. Oh, all right. So tonight's video or live is going to be about my 5 minutes of your time topics and the members only. I'm losing a little bit over right there, baby. Members only videos. For those who are a member of my channel, you know, and you've enjoyed the 360 content, which is fun. It's easy to do. It's probably the easiest thing I do when it comes to editing, period, because all I do is take it, bring the camera onto the desk, plug it in, turn it on, go to the Insta360 site, or the, what do you want to call it, icon, and then boom, I download it straight off of that without any editing at all and present it to y'all for a full 360 view content. It's easy. It's a lot easier to do than actually taking a video and cutting it up, changing the section, zooming in, zooming out, and so on and so forth, adding all the stickers. That takes more work, takes more time, and adds more character to the videos, but it doesn't give you the free ability to look around like you want. Yeah, on the phone, they issued you the refund after the 11th call. You were saying the 11th call. I was hoping you were being a little sarcastic about the 11th call, but it is what it is. Yes, I can see your chat. Congratulations. Good job. You get an attaboy. And I am, I guess, happy for you. I'm uncertain. Okay, I can do that. I can't do it tomorrow because I have PT in the morning. I have to go to Gainesville. Hopefully they'll see me early like they did last time. I got in almost like 45 minutes an hour early, and I was able to get out that much earlier. It's fantastic. Get out of Gainesville as quick as I can. I don't like Gainesville. It's a little hectic for my nature now. Oh, yeah. Well, okay. And I also have not yours, mine. I have mine that I'm giving to you. The little micro SD adapter. In fact, it's right here. Got it for you right here in my hand. So I have to get it from you or get it to you. You're going to have to get it from me, however that goes. However it's supposed to work, right? I didn't record anything this week. Friday, I didn't record anything except for shorts and stuff on the phone. Just because I was already behind on Jeff's content. In fact, just got finished with a video that's going to be coming out on the 21st. It's for the members. It's already out. You can already see it. But for everybody else, it'll be available on the 21st. It's the edited version of the grinder video where I was grinding out those blanks that you so much love to do. Being completely sarcastic, of course. I know you did not enjoy the grinding. Sir, that's I could most certainly do that. That would not be an issue. However, I feel it is a good idea for you to get as good at editing as you possibly can. And the more practice you have, the better you'll get. Just like you will see actually tomorrow. The video comes out tomorrow. It's a re-release of my very first 5 minutes of your time video. And with that one, I put it in through CapCut a second time and was actually able to edit the sound properly to where you can actually hear me speaking, background music, stickers, the fun stuff, the stuff that I enjoy doing. That's what I was actually able to do this time. And she has crawled in here, ate her treat, and gone to sleep. Hey, young lady, we have a show right now. I don't need you sleeping. Yeah, we have a show. Come on. Come on. Lazy. You got work to do. See those people right there? They're here for me and you. And if you're over there sleeping, you're not doing me any good. You're fired. I don't think she cares. Oh, well, is it normal thinking for you or normal thinking for her? I'm learning that to be a very large difference. What is normal thinking for me is not normal thinking for her. And it varies from woman to woman. So it's kind of hard to get a general basis. Is your toenail caught? I saw that in the camera. There you go. I unsnagged you. You're free. I didn't free you so you could start eating your paw. That's not what you're supposed to do. Not what you're supposed to do at all, young lady. I mean, if you knew I was going to say it, why'd you ask? And because I really do want you to get better at your editing because you need to be. You need to be where you can edit your entire thing your way, the way you want it to do. And yes, you will not automatically know what you want, how you want it to look. That's fine, but you will one day. So, and you won't ever do it unless you actually do it. So, there you go, my friend. I apologize. Sorry, not sorry. Because I want you to improve your skills. I want you to broaden your horizons and prepare for the sun to rise. How's that for motivation? And with that, I'm also sending this to you. Come get it. I mean, not right now because Psychopath is next to me. Yeah, I'm talking about you. But yeah, later on or tomorrow, whenever you need it, come get it. Or the easier way is take your USB-C plug-in. I think that's a 9, right? So it has a USB-C port. Plug that in, turn on the GoPro, and you may or may not have to download the GoPro editing software to your system. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. It's been almost 2 years since I've really worked with a GoPro, so don't at me with that. But you should be able to use the USB-C to plug into it and download and edit straight off the GoPro, and then delete it, and then send it through CapCut to get the little pretty stuff. The pretty stuff. Oh, well, I mean, you get discussions about spaghetti, arguing over dinner. We do that. Neither one of us can decide what we want to eat sometimes. Yeah, and when you don't have an appetite for something, man, you can't really say what you want. You can't really say what you don't want. You just know you want something. I always had that problem as a kid. At checkout, mom would say, "You can get a candy bar, one candy bar. You can get a single candy bar." Well, then that sent my mind into a absolute I want to say overstimulation, but that's not quite it either because I wasn't overstimulated. I knew I had to make a decision, but did not possess the train of thought to make that decision. I would panic and like, okay, do I want the Snickers or do I want the Three Musketeers or do I want the Milky Way or do I want to try a whatchamacallit? I haven't had a whatchamacallit before, but if I get this one, I can't get that one. And if I can't get that one, I may be the one I end up wanted. And well, you see how the rabbit hole goes from there. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. That is absolutely all the way around 100% truth. You are going to be damned one way or the other. So you might as well be damned with. I don't know. That could be a toss up for some folks. A lot of folks would prefer to be damned without. It's easier to be damned without than damned with. Being damned with the wrong person can end up in charges. Yeah, that happens. Oh. What you say there, quick? Oh, it will. As soon as you leave on Wednesday, she's got to get all the fighting in before Wednesday, before you head out. That's what it is. You put too much thought into it. You're getting too stressed about it. She's just trying to get all the fight out before you leave Wednesday. Tomorrow is Tuesday. The day before you leave. I guarantee you, tomorrow it's going to start off rough, but you're going to have a great afternoon. You're going to have a great afternoon. And that way, when you wake up and head out Wednesday morning, everything's fine, everything sunshines, and she won't be worried about how crazy you get on the trip. Or you won't be worried about how crazy she gets while you're gone. Or you may hope you each other go crazy as hell and don't come back the same. It could go either way. You never know anymore. And as much as you stack wood, man, she can't do without you. Definitely can't do without you up there. She'd freeze to death. She'd freeze to death. Put a beaver to shame with all that wood. I'm wondering if I can get you to do us a favor. I don't know what this may cost you, Quick Shoe, and clearly not something you do before your trip. But can you cut us some 12? Let's see, 12 by 8 by 2? 12 by 8 by 2? Let's see how that would look. Or something to that nature. Yeah, 12 by 8 by 2. Oak chunks out of maybe some of that wood you got. Just one section. I appreciate that. It's been growing on me for 8 years. 8 years. I think it's 8 years. 7 or 8 years. However old my niece is, that's how long it's been growing. Because I started growing it the year she was born. This time. The last time I was growing it, it got to about half this length. But that was in 2015, 2016 while we were in China. And the Chinese people absolutely loved my goatee, which was down to here at that time. Now it's down to here. Goes all the way past my belly, which is crazy because now I got a big belly from being laid up for the past 5 months. Well, that's one way to look at it. Half of your life has been spent me growing this fine, fantastical goatee. How'd you get in? No offense, because all my content is not rated for anyone under 18. But you're cool. It'll be all right. Old Fred, what is up, old Fred? I was able to beat you to the text machine this morning. I was able to send you a textogram before you were able to send me one. And hope your Monday went good. If it didn't, it's never too late for you to start making it go good. And that goes for you too, Power Sport. If your day didn't go good, it's never too late to make it go all right. I mean, stick around if you want to, Power Sports. I'm not going to kick you out. I'm not going to be sitting here talking about things you can't hear about or showing things you shouldn't be able to see. It's not gonna be anything like that. It's pretty pretty laid back, pretty calm. And it's got to be user friendly, right? Advertiser friendly, because this is what this live is about, the dogs. It's me and the Siete show, even though my current partner is sleeping again. That's because of the rain. She does not. Her and Cerberus. Cerberus is okay outside in the rain as long as it's just rain. Now, as soon as the thunder and lightning starts, he is ready to go, ready to move, ready to get out of the way. And whichever door you open first is where he's going. If you unhook him and the bus is open, he's running to the bus. If you unhook him and the camper door is open, he's running into the camper. And then he will literally spend hours laying right at your feet waiting for the storm to end. And Siete has started doing that this year as well. In fact, after my accident and we came back, she started doing this during storms. She didn't do it in Valdosta while I was recovering, but it was once we came back here. So she's been doing it for about 2 months. When the rain starts, she'll just find me or find Brainy and cuddle up next to us, and just she'll stay right here. Poor thing. But I took her outside, let her walk around before the show started, and our friend Cash is still outside. In case you wanted to know, he is still laid out under your bus, chilling out. And he is a big baby, sweet and controlling to the other dogs, but he doesn't bully them, so it's real sweet to watch. Oh, okay. You went up to the bluff. I could say that would be a good day. If the weather is anything like it is here, though, I would say it's a bad day to go to the bluff. But I'm not up in Middle Georgia anymore, so you'd have to tell me. I guess I could search it and say, oh, what was the weather like today, Google? The weather was clear and shiny. Your friend, old Fred, got a good view today at the bluff. I don't think it quite sounds like that. Brainy's GPS is using English with an Indian accent. So that I don't know why we did that. We just thought it was funny. So yeah, there you go. Really, it's been like that. Well, you were here not too long ago. You saw how low the springs were then, man. It's wild. Oh, you put alcohol on his wound? I know I'm not showing the comments. It's my show. I do what I want. Oh, y'all can read. You're typing comments, so you should be able to read comments. You don't need them on the screen. Unless you're vertical and horizontal. If that's the case, you'll be okay. Just stand by. Which elbow? Front, back, left, right? It's probably a puncture wound from like a possum or something. Yeah, I would say not. I would not like it if you poured alcohol on me. What is your obsession with alcohol? Peroxide works just as good and doesn't burn the dickens out of them. And it's cheaper. Front right? Yeah, he probably got in a tussle with something. He's always running back and forth and everything. He could be one of the other dogs, could be one of the possums, because he did come last week with that dead possum. So it's a good chance that possum got him in the leg, but it could be anything. Like I said, he goes everywhere. Could be that bobcat that's around. Could have got a hold of him. Maybe, perhaps. I don't know. I'll look at it tomorrow when he shows up for breakfast. It was 6 o'clock. Right at 6 o'clock, I think, this morning when he showed up. It's definitely not a ringworm. If it's something where it's an actual wound, it's not a ringworm. You worry too much. It is probably a puncture wound where he was tussling with something and got a little snippet bitted. There we go. Quick shoe. I finally typed in and sent the dimensions. If you can see about sending us inches in inches, right? A 12 by 8 by 2 chunk. It could be bigger than that. Just a big chunk of oak from up there, so we can shave it and trim it down into knife handle scales for the knives that we're making with El Jefe. I think having some northern oak to go on some of the knives will go pretty good. And I'm trying to kind of build up a supply of my own materials so that when I am capable and able to work on, let's say, a knife for me or a knife for one of my projects instead of the production knives, then I have my own materials to use to go towards that project. Like I have my own steel that's going to go towards the knife. I have my own handle material that's going towards the knife. I have my own. Uh, well, I won't have my own grinder belts and stuff like that yet, but it'll be a while. It'll take a minute. I'm already trying to get to where I have those kind of materials, so that when we do go to Jeff and we say, "All right, I'm ready to make this knife. This is what I want it to look like, and we're going to use it for blah 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 blah." Which I did send. I did send Cindy a message this morning, and she was supposed to get with David and get back to me about the whole blacksmithing thing and the donation projects. But she went into a meeting, and David was still asleep when she left. So no message back yet. You are not the only one. There are other folks. There are many like you. You are never the only one. Oh, and hi, by the way. You have a long name, so I will not try to say it all. I will call you Vel. Yeah, just Vel. Vel works for me. That's the end of it. Who is Cindy? Cindy Tyler and David Tyler down in Tampa, Florida. The people who run Forgotten Angels. And what Forgotten Angels is, just to give you an idea, is it's a non-charity foundation that takes in the young men and women who've been aged up and out of the foster care system. It takes those young men and women, brings them into their program, and then it provides them a chance to have a life, to have a shot at a successful life. Because these young men and women have gone into the foster care system down here in Florida and suffered the abuses there in the foster care system. A lot of these houses, if I understand the current situation, is they only have to provide a bed, air conditioning, and 1 or 2 meals a day. I think that's it. Now, what they do is they take the rest of the money that the estate sends them for that person and stuffs it in their pocket. And on their 18th birthday, this person is only getting the basic fundamentals to exist, not to have a life, just to exist. Once they turn 18, all their belongings that they're able to collect over this amount of time is handed to them in a trash bag, because that's all they really have anyway. They have enough to fit into a trash bag, and they're told to hit the streets, get out of the house. You are no longer my problem. You are no longer welcome here, because at that point they're an adult, and as an adult, they will no longer receive a check for taking care of that individual. So since they're no longer making money off of them, the state says, all right, you can kick them out. They get kicked out and they become homeless on their 18th birthday. Isn't that fantastic? To become homeless on your 18th birthday, and you don't have any skills, so you can't get a job. You don't have a real education because you weren't really taught the necessities of education. So you didn't really pay attention in school. They didn't care what your grades got. As long as you went through the program, they didn't care. And now you're homeless, hopeless, and you don't have a shot at any success in your life because you don't know how to even cope with anything. That's where David and Cindy come in. You come into the program, and what they actually do is they teach you real life skills as a mother and father should teach their children. They teach them things like how to work on your car, how to check things in your car, how to get a checking account, how to go to college, how to fill out job applications, how to maintain all those things for themselves in into their own sufficient entity, as the skills these young men and women are given. And they're not forced out. They have their own house or when I say house, tiny room, tiny home, or whatever the situation happens to be. I know some of the young mothers get in different situations, so can't really say for them, but I've seen the young men. They get placed in tiny homes on the property, and that's their tiny home. They can decorate it how they want, as long as it's tasteful. There's a few things Miss Cindy will not allow. Just ask Sick Bastard about that. He may be able to tell you a little bit more about Miss Cindy. But yeah, they're the charity that we support. We go down to Tampa at least twice a year to either go to the campouts or help them out around the compound. Just anything we can do to show them love, show them support, and help them reach more kids or young adults, because that's what they are at this point. They're young adults, and give them the help they need. That's the whole point. That's the whole plan. That's actually the whole reason we started this YouTube channel. Last I heard, Sick Bastard, the kid with the diesel Colorado is still there, although the diesel Colorado is no longer on the premises. Last I heard, it got moved to uh, I can't remember which property it went to, but they moved it off the main property to one of the other ones. And they're waiting on it to get repoed because, you know, the kid can't pay for it. Might as well not pay for it. He blew everything up in it. So you might as well just Pearson. There you go. Thank you. At the Pearson property. Oh, that's where it's at. I think we were there when they towed all those vehicles off the property, weren't we? And thank you for that, Sharma. Thank you. Thank you. My heart is not as big as some others. I'm just helping spread the word and taking care of dogs while I can. I'll see it there. You lazy, lazy dog. There's like whole people here having conversations. Oh, you mean it's over there in the lineup? Oh, nice. Speaking of the lineup, in the lineup there is a covered cargo trailer, or I don't know what you call it, like Buck's trailer. Not his camper, his trailer. I think that's going to be a announcement coming up in September for a raffle potentially. I don't know what kind of work they've been doing over the past 5 months because, you know, DNR lineup. Yeah, there you go. Do not resuscitate. That's pretty close to it. Yeah, I don't know what kind of work they've been able to do over the past 5 months because I've been trying to recover and get back to where I can get down there. But I think they're going to be raffling off a trailer. I haven't seen Shade Tree Surgeon do anything other than that KLR since I've been out. So I'm not sure. Well, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Lay down, take it easy, catch your breath, shave your head. That's what I did. I spent a little bit of the day shaving my head. Yeah, and well, they may not stay on Monday afternoons. I have yet to decide if that's going to be the long term case. It may or may not be, but we'll see. Monday seems to be working out so far, and no one else is really doing anything at this point in the day. But that's also half the problem, because not everyone's home yet. Not everyone's available to sit and watch a live show where not much is going on other than me talking about my 5 minutes of your time topics and the members only content, which again is super easy and has a lot of value to it, but it takes up a lot of memory. It takes a lot of time to transfer them too. That one video took over a day and a half with the 2 power resets to transfer it. Initially, it was a 64 gig video. And I think I got it down to 30 minutes before I released it. I think I might have done it in pairs, 2 pieces. I'm not sure. Either way, it was a big file, and getting it moved over wasn't fun. So, but I did it. I got it done. Now it's up for the members to watch. I'm going to take that as a positive statement, being that I don't really know what it says, and I am feeling a might bit too lazy to look it up. So, positive is what I'm choosing to see that as, and that's all you have to do. Other than pet sleeping dog, Siete, really, girl. We have a show. It is right now. We've only been live 31 minutes, and you refuse to wake up and take part in this show. Do I need to go get one of the other dogs and rename the show? Is that what I need to do, baby girl? I can't give her too much. She is out, man. I'm telling you, it's this weather. She does not like it one bit. And she just ate one of those Bernie's Best chomper treats. Get her teeth looking all nice and pretty. And Cash got his this morning too. Cash and Cerberus got theirs. Yeah, well, I mean, it's been raining all day, literally almost all day. The container in here that we have to catch the leak, it is 85% full. In fact, if it were to have to rain any more tonight, I would need to go dump it out for the night shift because it's not. Yeah, it's pretty full. I even had to put another container up here because when it leaks, oh, did Daddy wake you up? Knocking on the cabinet. I'm sorry. See, it was Daddy. See, it's okay. You can relax. But yeah, there's another container up there, and when it rains real heavy, it leaks there, and then further back here. Y'all did not know that. Y'all weren't aware to keep a lookout for it. That's why after my injury, when I actually finally got back in here, my backpack that had been up there, I had to throw out because it was gone. It was no good. Yeah, I was happy it was cooler, but I got a lot of water to dump out. It's probably 3 gallons, 2 gallons maybe worth of water sitting here in this container. And yes, he does. He has beautiful teethuses. Can you describe this ruckus, sir? I was already up this morning. I'd been up for at least 2 hours by the time he got here. So actually, I was dressed, had on my shirt, my pants, socks, and shoes. I had the dog's water ready to go. And at 6 o'clock, when he came to the door, I was like, all right, I already got your treat, buddy. I got you. I was ready to record everything. Which I do have to. Oh, yeah. Oh, when I tapped on the cabinet, I didn't take a sip. But once she saw it was me, she'll lay back down and go zonk back out again because she's not worried about a thing. Daddy's home. She knows Daddy takes care of all the little creepsies and crawlers out there. And thank you for getting Anubis back on his runner. I didn't realize he had gotten off the runner. I guess he pulled loose of the collar, or did he pop loose from the clasp? She's getting more used to you. If you send over a shirt that you've been sleeping in, she'll get even more used to it, and then she'll get more used to sleeping with your scent and find comfort in your scent. So that's I think she has to do that. So you have to do that so she can do that. Oh yeah, he does have thumbs. Big Dan, what's up, Big Dan? We are just talking about the Forgotten Angels Campout. Oh, and talked to Cindy, and also asked her for the flyer because there's not one on the website. Buck doesn't have one, which is weird because he's like an honorary board member. So I would think he could pull some strings to get the flyer made, if nothing else. But yeah, there's not a flyer. Cindy might be getting me one today, and we're making plans for the camp out, which the September camp out is going to be, what holiday is that? Labor Day? I get my holidays mixed up. Labor Day, isn't it? Yeah, so we know the date. It should be the Labor Day weekend, which is a shame that you can't make it, Big Dan, because I was really looking forward to riding with you again. Especially considering I'm only going to be freshly getting back to riding, if I can at all. Uh, legally would be the issue. I can physically with proper blue jeans and put my shoes back on. I can physically get on the bike. I can power it up and down the road. I can change gears. It's not a pretty shift because I can't blip up my heel like I'm supposed to. What I have to do is literally pick up my leg to shift the gear, which is fine. I can manage that. And probably once I get a pair of boots again, the boots will alleviate that issue potentially. But the leftover pairs of the Indy Ridges that I have, I'm not going to try to put my left foot in because my left foot, and Sick will tell you, I sent him a picture of it this morning. My left foot is still very, very buggered. It's swollen today, swollen to twice the size of my right foot. It almost looks photoshopped. First weekend, yeah, that sounds right. Why are you licking the blanket? Licky. Did you hurt your paw? Did you hurt your paw? Let me take a look. Oh, well, that means Daddy's got to look at it. You pull it away from him. Come here. Yeah, come here. Let me see. Oh, you really don't want me to look at it. Okay. I'll have to wait till Mama gets home. We'll put you in the tub and wash it. Make sure you don't have any glass or anything in there. You step on a stick. Actually, funny story. Funny story. With the Fat Bob, actually, with the Fat Bob, when I let that guy, Josh, ride my bike home so he could get his truck so he could tow his bike back to his house, he dropped my bike in his driveway and broke the shifter. That's not the factory shifter that came on it. That's a aftermarket part. But I had to ride it to the dealership in Macon with just reaching down and pulling up on the little piece just to get it in gear, which was fine. Once I got on the interstate and got it up to speed, not a problem. When I started slowing down, it was a little bit more of an issue. But I was able to navigate Macon, and luckily, the Fat Bob has that stout little 107, so it's able to lug a little bit in second and third gear without killing itself, thankfully. But it'll be okay, Sick. I can do it with my foot. That's fine. And swollen is an understatement, but it's okay. I think it's mainly because I've been doing a lot of the computer work the past couple days, and sitting here is not good for the fluid in my leg. I've already discovered that, but it's one of those things where I either have to sit here and be able to work, be able to either get on live shows or edit videos or apply for affiliate links and so on and so forth, right? Partnerships, turning YouTube into a job, right? I have to put in that kind of work in order to make it a job. So I have to sit here to do that. He's going to hoping to make a full trip to Alabama for those folks. I know who you're talking about in Alabama. Marietta for the kids. Marietta, Georgia, you say? Is that right, sir? with the big chicken. It is Marietta that has the big chicken, isn't it? I think it is. Marietta is actually where we bought that CTX I totaled back in February. That's where we bought it from, Marietta. And then to the mound. Thank you for coming to the mound. And then back to Marietta, then up to Moto. Moto is actually um, these cameras don't do you justice, right? So Moto has seen me in videos, he's seen me on lives, and had no idea I was actually the size that I am. Now I'm not a humongous guy or anything. I'm only like 6 foot, 230, 250 pounds, give or take. Uh, I'm not a huge guy, but he's a lot smaller than what he looks like on video. So when I look to be maybe normal size and I'm not, that is what he expected. I was, I guess, twice the size, or the half. We'll say half the size bigger than what he thought I would be, which is fine. I'll accept that. I do need to walk more. That I mean, because the fluid is something that has to be pumped, right? It it can't just sit somewhere. If it can sit, it'll sit. If you can pump it out of a lower area, that's what you have to do, and that's what I have to do. I have to get out and start. I need to be the one cutting the grass. No other way to say it, because I need to be doing that walking. I need to be doing that pushing. I need to be managing that kind of weight, which is why in the mornings I've gone to now carrying, like this morning, I carried 2 gallon jugs in one hand. And if you remember that cheese ball container I got, I now fill it with water and use it as well to give Whiskey all the water he can get, because he is a thirsty boy. He's not only thirsty, he actually digs into his water like a puppy playing in it. So he spills half of it out, which is part of the reason we want to move him up here closer to Cerberus where the water hose can reach. Oh, what's up, Carrie? I don't get it. What's up, man? You just gonna come in and say good day? Wow. Wow, Carrie. Wow. I see how you are, man. When it's the morning show, they get a what's when you come into my show, because it's Monday and it's like 5:45 in the afternoon. You don't have any energy left. You've just spent all your energy today. So you don't have any left for me. Well, good day to you too, sir. The daughter's family is in Marietta. Fantastic. Any reason to go to Marietta is okay, as long as you get the fried chicken. That would do that, but I would have to stand in line for 30 minutes to an hour to get on that roller coaster. And in this heat, at my size, the heck? Oh, Cerberus is going into a howl. That's what's going on. Cerberus is going into a howl. There you go. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll tell you what, John, you come back down here, you scoop me up and take me to Disneyland, and we'll ride any ride that you want to ride. You just pick me up. We'll go to Disneyland. We'll grab everybody we can. We'll go down to Disneyland, and I'll ride every ride with you. I can do that. I think I can do that. Yeah, take you a 20-minute, man. I definitely recommend taking 20 minutes or 30. Hell, why not take an hour? No, they're not that bad if you go at like what, 7 in the morning. Oh, and it's not the lines that I have a problem with. I've never really had a problem with lines. It's the amount of noise that starts to be created with that many people. It's almost overstimulating. I'm not quite to that level, but it gets to where I can't hear myself. I can't hear the person I'm trying to communicate with. So it's real difficult the larger the crowd gets for me to communicate. And I really drop the ball because I shell up, I clam up, and don't really want to try to listen because it's such a pain in the ass. And John, I know you know how that feels. 10 to 6. Yeah, standing hurts. I'm telling you, man. Oh, really? That is fantastic. Legoland is not as loud as amusement parks by comparison. Oh, no, I'm chopping your sentence all up. Just like the other day, I chopped up your you're saying you have a credit rating of every day making 100% better than it was the day it wasn't what it is now. I think that's how you say it, something like that. I know I really butchered up your tagline. Then I apologize, but I'm actually I am learning this phrase because Sick kind of used it yesterday. I am gaslighting you to put in your tagline in the chat. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to provoke you into putting your tagline in the chat. You've never been to Disney? See, Sick's never been to Disney, and he's been living in Florida longer than I have. All right, so you're gonna have to go into details and kind of explain to me what exactly to expect at Legoland, because other than overpriced kids' toys that I would want to play with and want to build things with, but I don't have the finances to buy all these Legos. Two, the place to build these Legos and then to place them. Because let's be honest, I don't want to spend a day, 2, 3 days a week, however long it takes to build some of these figures, just to have to take it back apart, put it back in the box. That does not sound like a good day to me. I don't want to spend all the time, effort, and energy to create something, literally just to take it back apart and put it back in a box and put it back in a shelf. I'd probably build it, take a picture of it, video it, and everything else, and resell it. There we go. All right. So you have 100% track record of making it through a bad day and do something nice for yourself every day. John out. Except for John shouldn't be out unless you said that to go out. Hopefully he'll stay in the chat. But if he heads out, thank you, John. I know you've got parental responsibilities, so maybe hanging out with me at 5:45 in the afternoon is not ideal. If you got to do dad things, go do dad things. I 200% understand that. In fact, I'll be doing some dad things tomorrow, hopefully. Catastrophic has decided to purchase me something that requires someone over the age of 21 to purchase. So I had to make this purchase for myself, which is going to end up being, and down the road, it's going to end up being for him. So yeah. Tomorrow, hopefully, I'll get the text message. I'll get the text message telling me that the item is in the shop and I can come pick it up. Well, actually, I won't be able to pick it up because for some reason in the state of Florida, they have a 3-day cool down period where, yes, we can see you're perfectly capable and legally able to buy this item, but for some reason, we don't want you to have it for 3 days. So there. All right, so you're doing what I would want to do. I'd want to build it, make videos of me building it, take pictures, then put it up on the shelf for a display. I would not want to rebox after disassembling and then let it sit in the box. And to me, that's maddening. I couldn't do it. 4 to 6 weeks. That is one hell of a time lapse, buddy. Let's say you started doing the car today, and you started doing a time lapse every time you're working on it, right? You would literally have to mark a section down where the tripod will sit at the height and have everything set up to get the proper time lapse. But you could do that and build this car from nothing to the whole figure in 4 to 6 weeks worth of dealing with having to move that camera around and move the files over. Dude, I don't know, man. That seems like a lot to me. What's up, 2-4? Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. Thank you for showing up. In case y'all didn't notice, not to pressure anybody or anything, but I started a super chat goal for this live stream of 5 super chats. I forget what level. I think it's a $5 level. Where if you're the first 5 super chats will get to pick a 5 minutes of your time topic. And that can also be a members only style too, where I do it with the 360 and give you the full look around. Hey, no, 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 wait, 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 wait. You can't say it's too much like work because you're like me now, John. You're like me right now. The YouTube is your job. So, you got to do what you got to do to make the content, buddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. And what do you mean? You took 5 minutes of your time talking about Legos and didn't have to pay. Well, you didn't have to pay, but I didn't do a 5 minutes of your time topic yet. Just because I'm discussing it on the live does not mean it is an actual video with a title. Oh, which I would probably in that video, if someone did say a 5 minutes of your time about Legos, I would probably share about the history between me and my little cousin and his Lego collection because we didn't have the finances growing up that I thought we had. Apparently, we grew up a lot poorer than my mind said we were. Um, but we didn't have Legos. But my little cousin did. So we would do things with Legos, build things, and you won't be able to know the full story unless someone makes a super chat for $5 and requests the Lego story. How about that for a cliffhanger? There's a story there about Legos, but you don't get to know what it is till you till you do the thing. Ta-da. I did that. Well, kind of did that. I took care of Brainy, made sure she was fed, and raised Catastrophic once he moved into the house. I didn't get to give a lot of time to my daughter because she never came to visit, but I did raise up my son, and look at him. He's a crayon eating Marine now, off in California, getting some training done. And you know what? I understand completely about having all this stuff that you need to do and then still want to be able to watch videos. That's where I lack a lot of. I've literally picked a handful of YouTubers left. If you weren't making content that I would watch, then you got the axe because I don't want to act like I support you when I don't actually support you, when I don't actually watch your content, when I don't make comments, when I don't throw in a like or something. I don't want to just be a shell subscriber. I want to be someone who actually goes in and makes comments, which I know with your content, John, I don't make a lot of comments, but I do watch it. I do give you thumbs up. Oh, no, 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 no. And look, maybe there's something to these separate channels for all the just different facets in a content creator's life. Like, okay, I could have a different channel where it's just me and the dogs, or a different channel where it's the birds, or it's the motorcycles, or it's history lessons, or whatever it is. I understand the people who focus on those facets with one specific channel for each one probably have success in doing that. But that brings on a whole nother level of stress that to me takes the fun out of it. If I can't get in, go into my channel and upload the content without having to juggle 16 other things to get to the right channel, it's not worth it. It's supposed to be fun. And because what you're describing with multiple channels sounds too much like work. Imperial Star Destroyer. I remember the last set I bought my kids, Jaiden specifically. Um, the Hobbit. I forget which castle. It was the Wooden Elves. Their little thing. That was the biggest set I bought. Was the Hobbit Lego set for my son because I like the Hobbit. He liked Legos, and I want to say We may have that box of Legos down in the shed, or we may have left it. There was a lot of stuff from our Georgia life that literally got left. It's I could only do so much, and ran out of time, ran out of energy, had to do things down here. So everything that was not a whole deer necessity got left. Sadly, I don't like saying that, but it did. I get that sentiment. Sick, I do. Um, except for I don't really want to do anything with my dad anymore. I'm gonna be flat out honest with it. I have reached out and reached out and reached out and shared and cared and tried to be a something in his life, right? And he doesn't hasn't reached out, haven't heard from him. Uh, I've gotten a couple letters from Granny Lewis. Sick, you've seen the letters come in, but none of the letters that are coming in are from him. Not even with them knowing about the accident that it wasn't as bad as it could have been. It was bad. Don't get me wrong. It was bad, but it was not as bad as it could have been. But I haven't heard from him, and he knows about it. So, but I'm not going to sit here and dwell on that. But I will say, my dad makes models, and I never had the patience for models. But I will take little Dungeons and Dragons minis, and I'll paint those. I enjoy doing that. In fact, I might start doing that again. I'm looking to my right. I see a shelf, and I see stuff that can go out in the shed. I'm probably going to go out to the shed next week or this week because it's Monday and start moving stuff out. Just get stuff out of the shed and use those two large totes and start loading them up with stuff that's in the shed so I can get in there and stack stuff neatly and get that other shelf unit that's sitting out there next to the pen, get that in there, and boom. Back to the Lego conversation. He had to disassemble it to make room. That is sad. That is sad. Some people have the opinion that, um, and this isn't my opinion, John, so please don't take it as coming from me, but those are grown men and those are toys. Grown men should grow up and stop playing with toys. But do those people have any joy in their life? Do they have any happiness? That's a good question, huh? That it is, Big Dan. If y'all don't know Big Dan, how me and Big Dan met, and most of you will know because there's only like 6 people here, and I guarantee you 5 of you know me. We met, me and Eric, sick bastard, met Big Dan down at Tampa, Florida at the October. Was it October? Yes, it was October camp out because we did the cow ride and we were supposed to do the second cow ride in March where we rode to a sea cow observatory and watched sea cows and then came back. But in February, the whole thing went catawonkus for me. So um, I wasn't able to go. Sick wasn't able to go because he was helping take care of me and take care of the mound, top of everything else. But yeah, he runs a full farm up in Newark, Newark, no, New York. I'm gonna get shot saying it the wrong way. Jesus. Oh, well, look, when you give something to somebody, no matter what they do with it at that point, this is a lesson my grandfather taught me when it came to donating and giving to people, right? When you give something, you are releasing all care of it to where you don't have an opinion about it anymore. Yes, you are giving it away, but it is not for you to decide what happens to that. Now, reason they brought this up was more into charities, and if you donated to a charity like a homeless person, and they went to the liquor store and bought a bottle of Jack Daniels instead of going and getting a sandwich and feeding themselves. It is more what he was referring to. He said it's not up for you to decide what he does with the money. It is up for me to decide whether I give it to him or not. What he does with it at that point is completely on him, and I need to release all sentiment with that issue. And I'm telling you, there's no legs. I've got two legs to stand on, and that's it. No more legs than that. I still have my left leg. I'm happy with that. There you go. We grew up as Toys R Us kids. We don't grow up. Our toys just changed. I dare somebody with a side by side to come tell me I shouldn't be playing with toys. I dare you. But I love your content, Big Dan. It is not all over the place. It is generally themed, and I enjoy it. It is fun to watch, especially in the winter when all that snows everywhere, and all you hear is crunch, 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 crunch. I think it's very peaceful, very zen. I'm gonna just, oh, well, okay, I get that. I get that to a point because of what you're saying here. They were sentimental to you, and you're given to him to give to his son, and he decided to sell it. That sounds like I had a similar situation, nowhere near as disrespectful because I expected the disrespect. So it was kind of my own fault. I made a transaction with someone and gave them something that was dear to me. Uh, they did not hold it as dear, and then it ended up going somewhere else. They didn't care as much about it. Well, sorry, not sorry. Um, there's nothing I can do about that. I can sit here and allow myself to hold bitterness about that and to think about it as I'm trying to sleep at night. But honestly, I have enough issues sleeping at night. I don't need another thing to think about. If I gave something to somebody, whether you sold it, destroyed it, put it in a box and never saw it again, or truly enjoyed it, doesn't matter. I gave it to you to do as you choose, as you wish, because the sentiment of me giving it to you with this purpose is all I really needed. And some folks are just bad parents or bad people. You know that, homie. We see bad folks all the time. Some folks are just like they said in Batman. Some people just want to watch the world burn. I mean, well, there you go. You've taken the first step and realized that you yourself are not mentally stable. So you need to proceed with all interactions as a mentally unstable individual. You need to inform them, look, I am mentally unstable. Whether you wish to pursue anything beyond this point is entirely up to you. I'm informing you right now that I am unstable and it's going to be a bumpy road. So I did with Brainy. I told her in like the first or second email, I'm an asshole. Sorry, I can just I can be an asshole. If you want to date me, hey, look, I can be a great person too. I'm not always an asshole, but I can be an asshole. And now look at us, 14, 14 years later. We'll say 14. It's probably not 14, but 14 years later, Craigslist. Gotta love it. And yes, she is crazy. Sorry about burping there, y'all. She is crazy. She makes decisions without including me, uh, and has her own issues. But I absolutely love that woman, 100%, and all her crazy issues. Uh, we'll make it. We'll make it because it takes understanding. It takes work. It takes a willingness to not be important sometimes, to not have an opinion, or to be the one that makes the decision. That happens. And welcome in so loud. I've had your comment up there. So you know I was about to say it. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Cry, cry, cry. Yeah, you're right. I cry. Cray cray. There you go. Cray cray. Cry cry and cray cray. Same thing, right? And so loud saying hey to you. Oh, that worth the crap. All right. So I still have that goal up in case anyone is interested. And you want to have your specific topic covered in the 5 minutes of your time. But I'm looking forward to doing more like I did down at the Foster's Park, doing my own swimming and enjoying the water instead of Brainy being the one filming. I'm actually going to be starting getting in the water here soon because my leg is healed. It's healed, not internally, not fully internally. It is healed externally, as in there is a like a bug bite size hole in the side of my leg now where the bone protruded through. So I think it's time I introduce it to the local springs and river. I think it'll be okay if we can just get there. We just have to get there. Problem is, Owens lately has been very murky, and either that or people have been there because every time we go to take the dogs when it's been 85, 90, 95 degrees in here, we take Siete and we get out of the camper because it's hot and we try to go to the water and swim. But there's been folks down at our local watering hole where we can take Siete without worried about the park rangers. Owen Springs. They have a river entrance as well, but we don't like going there because it does not look good. And that's my thoughts exactly, Big Dan. And I think I could get in more exercise with the leg safely in the water than I can on the land. Because if I fall in the water, it's just going to float, right? Because I got a wetsuit somewhere. I got a wetsuit and it makes me buoyant, so I'll float. They all float. They all float down here. I didn't understand that movie growing up. I didn't understand a lot of his movies. But yes, hopefully soon there will be more the 360 content for my members only of the different depths of Owen Springs and the river and whatever I can manage to get out and record. And I have to start getting out. I may we may try to do a quick lap down, well, not quick lap, but run down to the edge of our neighbor's fence and try to make a path on our property riding to and from the big road on the bikes, just so I can start doing circles and laps. Just to get the leg work used to it. Did you really just huff at me, young lady? It's water, flavored water. You don't want any of it. No, you don't. You don't want any of that flavored water. And you're still fired. Yep. I don't care how cute you are. You are fired. No, that's not going to work. Oh, wow. Wow. How do you walk? Man, well, painfully. It usually hurts. Which my walking is still very stiff. Very stiff. It's getting better, but what is actually really surprising to me, Big Dan, was the worst injury I had was my left leg. The laceration to the inside lining of my lungs that was bleeding. That wasn't bad. It had to be sewed up, but it wasn't like gushing blood or anything, not as much as my leg was. But the minor fracture I had in my spine, they didn't even bother enough with to tell me which one was fractured. They said, "Yeah, you have a spinal fracture, but we're not really worried about it. You should be fine." Like, okay. And that's to me is the surprising part because I absolutely destroyed the front of this. Well, not really. It's not that bad. I destroyed the helmet, hit the log truck, hit the ground, but my back wasn't really hurt at all. To me, that's just really surprising because that's in a lot of accidents. That's what ends up getting a lot of us is the back injuries or the legs. Just ask Insane Wheels, Mike Ball, about the leg issues. He knows about it more than most. But hell, Sick Bastard's been hit like that before, and he didn't lose a leg, break his leg. I can't remember what all happened to him, but it wasn't as bad as it could have been. Which is that just proves my statement to me that it's not your time until it's your time. Now, when it's your time, hey, you've seen Final Destination, folks. When it's your time, it is your time. You can try to outrun the pony as much as you want, but that pony can run a lot longer. Oh. But what other content would y'all like to see on the channel? I know y'all want me to get back to the moto vlogs, and I'm gonna try. I'm really gonna try. We were supposed to be getting me my license and getting the Fat Bob registered here in Florida, and so on and so forth. But with Brainy being turned down for the teaching position that she was offered, that changes a lot of things. We put things in motion before we got that news that we have to play catch up because we have now screwed up. We have screwed up and now have to play catch up, which it is what it is. Nothing we can do about it. So no point worrying about it. All we can do is move forward and start catching up. But yeah, we've got a lot to get done here. We've got the fence for the big pen for the dogs. We have to resecure it so we can actually get the big dogs in there and get them free roaming again. And I have to finish the pen for the little dogs. I've actually should have been out there past couple of weeks doing that. I don't know why I haven't been, other than laziness. No other way around it, but just laziness. And y'all are gonna have to excuse me for a moment. I've got to stand up and stretch my hip and my leg. Oh, but Siete will be there and keep you company while I talk. Won't you, Siete? Won't you be a sweet babe? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all, but I have got to stretch. I can't sit there for too long. Oh, my legs will get real stiff, and then it really hurts to stand up, especially when all that fluid gets all puffy down there at my foot. Y'all don't be weird. I feel like smoke. I'm talking off camera. You can't see me, but you can hear me. Makes me feel like smoke. Smoke shop, smoke shop. Walking around, you can hear me, but you won't stop. Smoke shop, smoke shop. If only he was here to hear me make fun of him like that. Not really making fun. It's a sign of respect. Oh, I feel. Oh, sorry, Siete. Just swinging my caboose some way or another. But you're awake now. That's fantastic. Anything you want to talk about? Oh, now, now you're getting up, huh? Yeah. Tell me about it. But we have to redo the dog pens. Have to fix the leaky toilet, the leaky roof, the melted hole in the sink. Oh, the floor is starting to get all wonky. We're looking at now other options to get us in something a little more permanent because the way this is looking, the camper is not holding together as well as we had hoped. It's been a year. It's been a year in the camper already, or almost a year. So it's one of those things where it's done its job, but it needs to be replaced. It needs to be completely gutted, rebuilt, new walls, new everything. So it's time for a forever structure. And it's probably not going to be what I want it to be, unfortunately. But that's one of the little things in life. Things don't always go as planned. So when you get hit with something that changes your plan, well, you change the plan. That's all you can do. Oh, pulling a hamstring is definitely not fun. I guarantee you with that. More knowledge marks. Yeah, I got plenty of those now. Thanks for the reminder, Big Dan. Hey, Sterling, what's up, buddy? What's up, Sterling? If y'all didn't realize, Sterling is making changes in his life. I think very positive changes. And although he will no longer be um, residential local, I guess would be the term. He's still out here, still with us, still in our community, still finding and living the life that's going to bring him happiness. Which you've all heard me say it time and time again. Happiness is all that you need. You only have to have happiness. See this dog? She's happy. This is all she needs is happiness right here with me. Oh, baby girl. I think I heard Buck. Bless you. Get those demons out. I think I've heard Buck make that statement before. It's an army thing, right? There you go. Yeah, you exactly know what I'm talking about. You got hit by that change. So you had to change your plans. That's all you can do. Change your plans, keep working, keep going. If the sun goes down, keep going, keep working. Sun will come back up eventually. You just have to keep trying. Because when you give up, the sun never rises again. It stays dark. Got folks saying hey to Sterling. And I appreciate the thought, Quick Shoe. I really do. But honestly, I just want something with a good kitchen where I can cook a good meal, and I want a fridge and a freezer where I can cook a big meal and have folks over and actually have somewhere to put it. You know, that to me is like all these house designs that I've come up with and drawn into a little page. They're all based around my kitchen, the bedrooms and bathrooms and living room and all that stuff. All that is it comes around the kitchen. The kitchen is the center focal point of my idea, my plan, because I enjoy spending time in the kitchen. I get therapy in the kitchen. Recovering from foot surgery. That is no bueno. No bueno at all. What'd you do to your foot? Was it that ongoing pain? Well, you should be up in a couple days. Yeah, foot surgery. Sounds like you, doesn't it? Oh, you know, I do enjoy how I look in orange. However, not being able to choose who my bunkmate is kind of a thing. You know, I don't mind sleeping in the same room with another guy. I don't mind sleeping in the same room with three other guys. But I would like to have those other guys be guys I know and I'm okay with, I'm comfortable with, you know. I don't want some strange guy named Benny. How you doing, little fella? You got a gimpy leg. I like that. You can't run. No, no, no. Let me get that taste out of my mouth. No. Ah, yeah, I've been in that. Been in that boat many a time. Many a effing time. I've become a pro at moving, but now I can't move like I used to. There's no way I could. Like when we moved here, my big gun safe, my 32 or 48 count gun safe, I literally loaded it up by myself, unloaded it by myself, got it down to where it's at by myself, and got it in place all by myself. Now there's no way I can do that. No way at all. Sorry about that. Had to go tend to something real quick. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. Yeah, I don't want to get to know my cellmates um, for more than one reason. For more than one reason. One time in person camp. I mean, it's not wrong. It is what it is, right? Nothing you can do about it. Write it out. Yep, yep. Out of context. Let me get that taste out of your mouth. Mm. Fantastic. We have an escaped con on our loop. Well, I'm assuming at this point in his life, he has been re-detained and is now free and clear. If that's not the case, uh, we got you covered. I've done that. Heat stroke is fun. Get a couple days off work. Ask me how I know. Isn't that something? I knew he was about to say that. I knew it before. I didn't even read it. I knew he was about to say it. What are you doing now? Did you unplug my phone? You unplugged my phone. How dare you? It's okay to talk to bugs. It's just how you handle how they respond to you is the important part. Because let's face it, some bugs can be little jerks. So you went to pick up your friend who broke out of juvie? I think out of all of my friends, I'm the only one that has seen the inside of a jail cell. When I say that, I mean like high school, middle school friends, not current friends. Because my current friends, there's a bunch of heathens and hooligans. Not pointing out any names, but you know, Not pointing out any names. I do have a hooligan for a couple of friends. It's too quiet. I'm gonna have to fix that. I don't like that. There you go. You got to get out of that revolving door because it will just spin and spin and spin, and before you know it, you're old as hell, gray hair, got nothing, no stories to tell except for what you and Billy Bob did in the sale that night. It's the only story you got. How you got there and what you did while you were in there. It's only two stories. Long time ago, back in the 90s. Was that 45 days in and 45 days probation? Is that what I'm understanding there? 45 weeks. I don't know how y'all did things up in Jersey. I did deal with a couple of Jerseyans. Well, you could tell right off the rip they were swindlers. They were up to no good. Oh, 245. Wow. 245 stints. Not 245. 245 stints, just so everyone's clear. That's still 90 days of your life gone. Well, not gone. You're alive. You're having an experience. You're having the human experience, just the incarcerated human experience. And that was down here in Florida. God bless you on the heat, brother. You violated. I remember they thought I violated a curfew, but I wasn't. I was where I was supposed to be. But I suffer from chronic migraines, so I had taken the medication for that and had gone to sleep and did not hear anyone knocking on the door because there was no way I was going to wake up. Not until the 6 to 8 hours had passed. Then you wake up with a note on the door. Please report to the office. Yes, sir. And then they thought I was on drugs, so they gave me a drug test. That went well. Passed it with flying colors. Wasn't worried about it because I know I didn't do anything. I think it was 2.5 years, 2 to 3 years. Quick shoe, 75 to 82. Hey, quick shoe, big dog. I'm normally not real good at math, right? But 75 plus 5 is 80. So you got 2 more years somewhere. What are you not telling me here, buddy? The math ain't mathing. And I know what you're saying is real. I just think you might have hit the wrong button. Or you might be counting jail time before prison time. That's also a thing. Sometimes they'll let whatever time you spent in county count towards your sentence. Sometimes they'll say, nope, you're starting fresh, jackass. Memories flooding back, disbelief of how he never ended up in prison. I concur with that, Big Dan. We should have gotten in trouble more than once, especially with how I used to drive motor vehicles and operate anything with a motor. It's always been, let's go, let's really go. And yeah, today I would be in prison for that for sure, because I had a habit of it. Every year I got a ticket around my birthday. It was either the month before, the month of, or the month after. It was that whole 1 month leeway where I was bound to get a ticket every year. And that was like my birthday gift to me. Here's a ticket. Oh, now I have to pay. That's fantastic. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I got you. It's all making senses now. I got you. Hey, Miss Anna, Miss Sensitized Soul. Let's try that again. Just to get this taste out of my mouth first. That's a lot better. Synthesized Souls. Official. Got to add the official part. Welcome in, madam. I was actually in 50 cal gun store and coffee last week, and I was looking on their wall of business cards, and your cards were sitting there. And I took a video and sent them to Brandy and said, "Look, go click." Should probably make a short of that. I haven't. That'd help spread your channel and also spread the other companies that are on that wall as well. I might as well. Oh well. There's no way I could do the Grateful Dead festivals and stuff, man. Look, and no offense, sick. I know what you say. The Grateful Dead is an acquired taste, so I need to go acquire some taste. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, no. It's here's the thing. Jam music is jam music. If you've got the mental for jam music, it is your bag. You love it. But to me, I feel like it is never going anywhere. That the songs don't have a flow. There's no story. There's no like well, country music, right? Since I chopped it up again, Anna. Since, since you're in here, maybe you can chime in with me. But it's I don't know. Like country music all has the very same stories, right? My dad left me, my wife left me, my mom ran out of the house, lost my dog, my truck burned up, or whatever, right? It's always the same thing, but you always hear about the guy singing or gal singing about whatever that situation is. With the jam band music, I don't feel like it's ever going anywhere. And I'm not sure when it's going to stop, which is the main reason I don't like Freebird. I think Freebird is entirely too long of a song. Even the shortened versions are still too long, and I can't listen to it. I can't stand it. Ah, yes. So, yeah, you were there recently. So that's where the cards came from. It is a nice store. I do worry about a lot of the things in that store not playing nice with YouTube content and the advertisers who are currently seeking my channel to advertise. Uh, I don't think it would work out too good, but I'm game to try. I have to go back there hopefully tomorrow to fill out the paperwork so I can wait another 3 days before I can get the item that my son gave me the money to go buy because he thought I could use a new one, which I have one. I have two small ones. My one of my siblings has one of them right now, so it's my subcompact, which may be why he thinks a subcompact for me would be a good idea. Souls is fine. It's my show. I call you what I want. No, I'll call you Souls. That's not a problem. Whoa, Daddy's not mad. Daddy's not mad. Everybody's fine. Everybody's fine. Oh, she thought I was getting mad at something. She was ready to go help me out. What's going on, Daddy? Who you mad at? We gotta make sure Mama didn't text. Haven't looked at my phone this whole time. Oh, sick. Dog. My bad, sick. My bad. I didn't know you wanted to join the show, man. I didn't want to put any stress on anybody to make them feel like they needed to jump on the show with me. I wanted to give everybody, you know, free afternoon. Just enjoy. Just sit back and enjoy the content. You don't have to get on and perform like a circus monkey. But since you want one, I can send you one. It will only take instantaneous, I guess. I guess it's how long it would take. Oh, and I'm back just like that. And it's already sent. Now I'll wait for the boop. So you told the property, let me pull it up so everybody can see it. Told the property you're closing next month. Where should I go? I would go further north. I'm gonna be honest with you. Um, if it wasn't for Forgotten Angels being in Tampa, Florida, we would not have moved to Florida. No, 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 would not have happened. I would have been more prone to go towards the mountains and bought some mountain property, even in the foothills or something like Kentucky or Virginia or North Carolina, South Carolina, something like that. Even North Georgia would have been fine because it's cooler. It's cooler. The scenery is awesome. The roads are fantastic. I used to live in North Georgia. Absolutely loved the roads up there. I mean, yeah, taxes are high everywhere, except for Florida, right? Florida's supposed to be no taxes or something. I'm not sure. I don't have a job. It's not like I'm paying taxes. And I understand Miss Souls not wanting to have to deal with winter and snow. I understand that. As a person who enjoys riding a motorcycle year round, I can definitely say snow is not good for that lifestyle. Not impossible, just not good for it. But I do understand. My brother lives up in Tennessee. I would like to move closer to him, but I am the black sheep, and I don't think his wife, my sister in law, really likes me, which I can be very an asshole, and I don't live the lifestyle that they live. I live a very obtuse op style lifestyle, so I understand why she doesn't want me to be the example of my nephews. That's all right. And no, no to either of those, Texas or Arizona. I've been to Texas. I've been halfway through Texas, and no, there's no. And you're not going to find a state with no taxes, period. Because how else is the state going to make money? If they don't tax you, they're not going to make any money. So they're not going to not fix the roads. They don't tax you, then they have a viable excuse why the roads aren't good. See, there you go, quick shoot. Up in the hills of Tennessee. I could have done that. Oh, I could have done that. But Forgotten Angels isn't in Tennessee, Tampa, Florida, near the middle bottom of Florida. Oh, so yeah, we're in Florida. Is it? I only had a job down here for 3 weeks, so I would not know. Well, technically, I worked like a month with UPS, but I never saw the pay stub. I always just got the check, so I didn't worry about what it was. Oh, 7 states, you say? Wait, wait. Er, Come at that one again, Miss Souls. Is that are you saying 21 might as well say 22,000 per acre? Or is that the number of acres? I'm not sure. It's a little unclear to me, and it may be because I'm just not reading it correctly. Uh, quick, 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 quick. I've done my time in Virginia, visiting Moto. Hmm, hmm. Visiting Moto. I think that's the only reason I need to go back to Virginia. Ah, Arizona for all 40 acres, 22,000. That is an amazing deal per acre until you realize it is in Arizona. I don't have Anyone who shared any good stories about Arizona? Can't recall a single one. Sick. Do you have a story about Arizona that's pleasant? The back of the dragon. I've done the tail and I've been at the back, but I was not able to ride the back with the group because on the other side of the trip was a biker that his bike is the battery had quit. And he's one of those guys, right? So we had to literally take the cage since I was a prospect, drive across instead of going the fun way that we had to go the really fast way and help get him back to the hotel so they could get a truck and get the bike fixed and so on and so forth. Hey, sweet baby. Hey, sweet baby. Oh, so I wasn't able to do the back. I've done the tail, left stickers at the tail. True story. They're up there somewhere. You have to go up there and find them. And if you ever do the tail of the dragon and you look for stickers and you find mine, take a picture of it. Email me. Let me see it. I wouldn't mind doing a video collage one day of all the pictures of people sending my stickers out in the wild. There's like over 200 stickers out right now. I need to order more, but I'm broke. Well, I don't know those Virginia towns, man. I just know about where I was. But we did go. What is that resort just outside of the Tail of the Dragon? I can't remember the name of it. It sounds real cutesy, like back in the 50s and 60s. It's definitely where a family would have gone to get away from it all, to go up to the resort up in the mountains and so on and so forth. Can't remember the name of it. But we stayed there. It was nice. We enjoyed it. Watched the woodpecker absolutely destroy the patio on one of the buildings. I think I even made a short of that too. I have to go back and look up and find it. It would be from a year ago, so it should be pretty easy. I don't know if Arizona off grids. Arizona should off grid because everywhere you go in Arizona is basically off the grid anyway. Um, because isn't that where Death Valley is in Arizona? I may be wrong. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But isn't Death Valley in Arizona? And if Death Valley is in Arizona, that should tell you one reason not to go to Arizona. If they have a location on their map called Death Valley, right? That does not sound like the place we need to try to go. Do you want to go to Death Valley? And sick, I emailed you a link, buddy. I sent it to your email. Yep, sent it. Just waiting on the boop if you want to join me. Or if you don't want to join me, I completely understand because you sent that message an hour and a half ago from where I responded to it. So I would understand if you're like, F this guy. Right? If he won't send me a link, I'm not going to bother. My bad, dog. My bad. I just didn't think anyone wanted to get on with me at 5 o'clock in the afternoon today. Maybe next time. I'll plan it better. What do you think, baby? Should we plan it better next time? I definitely think you need to stay up next week. Can't have you napping during the show. Look, they have not seen this smile this entire show because you've been over here napping. And you can't look at me without apology. You need to apologize to them. Look, right here. Apologize to those people. They're the ones that are watching you. They're the ones that expect you to perform today. And all you had to do was sit there, smile, and look pretty. Couldn't even do that. You had to go to sleep. I understand. Yes, I know. It was raining and you didn't like it and you just felt grumpy. So you went to sleep. Yeah. Oh, You took my spot. I want you to know that as well. Y'all saw her when I got up. She took my spot. Y'all let her do it. I blame y'all. Oh, but I think you're right, Miss Souls. I do need to go to the 50 cal gun shop tomorrow and make a short of the gun shop because I don't know if I took recorded enough of it to actually do a short with the other day. We'll have to take a look. Let's take a look. Not seeing it at all. Oh, there it is. Ah, okay. 2 seconds. No, not enough for a short. 2 seconds. I mean, it'd be a short, real short. One of those that repeats itself. So you'd have to pick a song that sounded well if you did that. What? Where are you going? Where you want to go? Okay. We'll go. You gonna go? What do you do, right? Kids these days. Watch her. She'll be back here in a minute. Yep, here she comes. Oh, you got your ball. Oh, you do want to play on camera. Okay. Well, come on. Was my big pillow in your way? Let's move the pillow. Come on. Ah! She jumped right up here and went right at it. They didn't give me a chance. Again, Sick, I sent you a link, my friend, if you would like to join and explain to everybody why you had Cash held prisoner for half the day. I know it's because you were looking at his leg. I understand. I get it. Did I trick her? Did I fool her? Or does she know where it's at? I think she knows. I'll take your time, buddy. I mean, it took like an hour and a half sending it to you. So if you take 5 minutes to click it, I completely understand. I completely understand. Now, this here has been the absolute best ball we've ever had for any of our dogs. And it's not even a doggy chew ball. It's not. Oh, see, too slow. I tried to give it to you and you didn't. Didn't grab it. Didn't grab it. Didn't. I know. I just bumped y'all's microphone into her. That's okay. You'll be all right. You'll forgive me. What's up, brown chicken? But this is actually like a croquet ball or racket ball or one of those sports that I didn't play. I didn't know was a thing growing up, where it's a squishy rubber ball that's kind of hard, and they like wall ball or something. I'm not a CEO sport professional. Like I didn't even know cornhole was called cornhole until like 2016. Didn't make any sense to me. For one, it has nothing to do with corn. And cornhole also has a negative connotation to it. At least it did when I was growing up. So if you went to a group of your buddies and say, "Hey guys, y'all want to go cornhole with me?" You were kind of getting that look back in the 90s. What are you going to go do? No thanks. No thank you. Richard Simmons. But then once I found out cornhole was was beanbags, I then later found out it's now a professional sport. Oh, you done dropped your ball. It's down there. You have to go get it. Gotta go get it. Oh, don't look at me like that. Go get it. You think she has to go out, give you a minute. Like I said, man, it took me an hour and a half to get it to you. So if you take a minute to respond to it, I completely understand. And I think my associate just quit. She went and grabbed the ball and lay down on the floor. I don't think she's going to get back on camera, which is a shame. Hey, baby girl. Yeah? Oh, the ball's right in front of you, so you can't tell me to get it when it's right there. Dogs say so much with their facial expressions and with the bark. You realize this is a tiny room. Jail cells have more room than this. So you barking in here does not help at all. I promise. There you go. Good girl. Oh. It's probably going to get loud here in a minute because Brainy left around 4 o'clock. Probably took her. What is this back here? Oh, it's the buckle to my bag. That's what that is. I'm like, what is poking me in the back? And it's like the only keychain to have survived this long. I'll show it to you. And move the bag so it stops poking me in the back. This is the keychain I got from the last camp out in October I was able to go to. Member of the Law Abiding Citizens Club. Let's look at here, officer. I'm a member of the Law Abiding Citizen Club. Nothing nefarious going on at all. You believe that? Someone has to. Actually, I'm doing, depends on which way you look at it. I am ahead of schedule still with my healing and recovery. I'm not where I want to be, but I am still making progress. They are still doing physical therapy. In fact, I have an appointment tomorrow at 8:30, 8:45, something like that, in Gainesville for another physical therapy, and then another appointment 3 weeks after that. And in 3 months is when I'll go back to see Dr. Roach about my shoulder. They're changing up my physical therapy regimen to now include 10% of the time spent working on my shoulder because I don't have the flexibility that I used to have. All right, so this is my arm straight out. This is the right hand, right? Right hand. Go all the way up with it. Left hand. I'm giving a demonstration. You hush. That's as high as it goes. So if it's really above my head where I can reach it here, I can't reach it with my left. And that will be a problem. And hopefully we will start working on that to make it better. And they showed me a few tricks that I need to be doing here to increase that. Doing more physically is definitely going to help. There's no other way around it. I have to do it. So it's going to be rough. I'm just going to start doing it. Oh, yeah. You're not going to have it at all while you're away. That is also bad. Good time for it to go out, though, because you won't have it for that extended period of time. So when you finally get to get in it again, it's going to feel amazing, fantastic, right? And I would love to know how well a hot tub feels, and I can get in one now. So I might talk Brandy into uh, taking me somewhere with a hot tub if we can. Like I said, it might not be in the cards for a while. But hey, if I can make it a part of my disability that I need a hot tub for therapeutical reasons, then that should be a thing, right? Oh. But it's getting a hot tub a lot like owning a boat. The best day is when you buy the boat. Second best day is when you sell the boat. Is that how hot tub ownership goes? We had one. We moved it to the Georgia house, but we never were able to wire it in, so it just sat there. So we ended up uh, taking a sawzall to it, and we literally yank, 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 cut it up into sections, and hauled it off. They're heavy. I don't want to move one ever again. So if we get one here, if something happens and we're able to get a hot tub here, it will be on a slab by itself in its own little gazebo, and that will be that. Then my neighbors will have to watch out. I'll be out there all the time. They can call me hot tub Carl. Hey guys, how y'all doing today? Oh, which reminds me of a question for you, Sick. Have you noticed the older model Jeep lately coming around? Dark as hell, no lights on it at all. Just wondering if you've seen it or heard it. I don't know if that's Cash's owner or not. I don't recognize the vehicle. All right, so quick, I'm going to ask you about this one here. Why do you love the hot tub but hate the pool? Is the water's temperature, the fact that you can actually sit in the hot tub easier and relax than you can in a pool? Or is it because pools require so much more care and resources to manage? All good, viable reasons to not enjoy a pool as much as a hot tub. All right, Miss Souls, look at some properties. Good luck with it. I did not enjoy the property hunt myself. So good luck. Enjoy it the best you can. That's all. That's all you can really say. And some people actually get excited about looking for property. I don't like shopping for things like that because to me, it's what are you doing now? Hey, you're up here. See, you left it up here. I like purchasing things when it's time to actually buy it. I enjoy buying it. I don't like the things that lead up to it. The shopping. Which one's going to be the better deal? Let me check all the reviews. This one's got a 4.4 with 300 reviews. But this one has a 5.8 with 200 reviews. Which one's actually the better? Yeah, that crap. I'm not for that lifestyle. If it's not good, I'm just going to break it and send it back. Which is kind of what I wish we could do with part of this property. Previous owners pushed a lot of their junk and debris under the dirt, and we're finding it as we go through it. We are. Basement. Ah, I see you.
Uh-huh. You see how easy that basement gets camouflaged?
Yeah, well, I also wasn't. You got to loop.
Oh, do I? Oh, yeah, I got my. Yeah, I gotta fix that. Hold on. You gotta turn off my echo. I can't turn it off.
You can by putting on a headset.
Just turn my echo off.
Boom. How about that?
Thanks.
No
Is
problem.
that better?
That is better. I can hear myself without hearing myself again.
Good. Oh, yeah, she started staring at me. You know, that means I gotta go out. Standing up at the edge of the bed, staring at me, leaning over. I'm like, yes.
Well, see, I kind of Siete hadn't been out today because she's been sleeping all day. So before the show started, and I was like, let me go ahead and walk her because I know she could probably use it. That's when I saw Cash was still sleeping under the bus.
He's gone.
Oh, he's gone?
He's gone. He didn't come out. I thought I saw a tail wag, and I looked. I'm seeing things, I guess. But no white lab. Leia, up. Go up. Leia,
We grew up swimming the lakes and a pond or two, but not the creeks and the kaolin swimming holes. We didn't swim in those, and that's because one of my friend's fathers passed away. They were at a creek swimming hole or a swimming hole of some sort.
What do you want?
Sorry, I gotta take some Tylenol. And he dove in, but he never came back up. And what happened when he dove in, he got impaled on a stick and drowned because he couldn't pull himself out off the stick.
What's up, Way? Why are you staring?
So we weren't allowed to swim in the creeks like that.
Why?
And one year I almost died in a creek. That was good times.
Good times. Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Mostly true. I think there's a few things.
There's a couple things.
There's a couple things.
Baba Booey.
Yeah, double live from the mound. Oh, from the bus and from the camper. Siete, what are you doing, child? She's walking around getting antsy.
Maybe she got a shit or something. Go take her out. No?
It's not time. It's not time.
Oh, all right.
She don't go out till like 7:30, 8:30.
Oh, all right.
And then she comes in, jumps in the kennel, and goes to bed. She doesn't know what to do when Little Bit or Cerberus is in the kennel. She looks around confused, like, they're in my kennel. Well, what do I do?
Dude, Cash was here all day, bro. All day.
I mean, you held him prisoner for how long?
I mean, I held him prisoner for a couple of hours, not many. I mean, he had after I put the alcohol on his elbow, he was like, "I'm out." He went to the front of the bus. I was like, "Okay, later." And then I went outside, and then he came back. He's like, "I want to come back in." I was like, "All right, come back in." And then Leia was like, "What the fuck? What's with all the visitors?"
How long did you keep Sir in there?
Just about as long as Cash. Cash a little longer because Sir I brought back out.
I kept listening for thunder.
Yeah, when the thunder was done, I brought him back out.
Yeah, he don't mind the rain. He just does not like the thunder and lightning.
Everybody was out unconscious, bro. Everybody was out cold. I had to move the chair so I could walk to make food. And then, of course, they started waking up. I'm like, "Oh, yeah, you're waking up because I got food going now."
Yeah.
Of course. And then everyone's sitting all pretty, looking at me. I'm like, "What do you want from me? You want food? I'll give you a cookie. This way I know no one's going to get sick and be safe." But yeah, they were good.
I think Sir likes the new Bernie's treats.
Yeah.
I think he likes
Leia
them.
loves them. Leia's constantly looking for them.
It's the first time he didn't set it down and walk away. He set it down, then picked it right back up and finished it.
Either he finished his, which I think I saw him eat it actually. Because he usually doesn't eat the biscuits right away. I gave him a big biscuit today. And he played with it for a little bit. He had it in his mouth. He put it down. And then the last I saw it, it was in between his paws and he was chewing on it. So I think he ate it. Finally. after like holding on to it for like an hour and a half.
He's the only dog I've ever seen take his treats to other dogs.
I was like, dude, I was like, what are you doing, bro? Eat that shit. That's for you.
But I'll check out Cash's leg in the morning. He comes back by.
Yo, he is a panic.
He was calm. When I took Siete out earlier, he just stayed under the bus and looked at us and wagged his tail like, I'm the psycho. Okay, I'll stay here.
I had to go out and get Cash out of the way of Brainy's car.
When?
Dude, he went around he was at her door. Then he went around the back, came around the side, stood by the passenger door in the blind spot, of course. Then walked around the front again. I'm like, oh, fuck this. He's going to get run over. I ran outside because it's so damn tall you can't see down right in front of the vehicle. I'm like,
dude, sensors that tell you something's there.
Yes, but I forgot about that. I forgot about that. And I'm like, dude, get out of the way of the automobile. And then he's like watching me have a seizure, pointing. And I'm like, and I'm waving the crystal, and I'm like, you're good. Like, I got him out of the way. Like, he's just going to stand there. I'm like, you're just going to stand there in the way of the vehicle?
Yep.
And that's what he was doing.
I really think he's used to going for rides with his owner, whoever that is, whether it's the father or the son or.
Oh, I told you I saw him on the freaking in the back of the pickup truck, and I said, "Oh, please be careful, Cash." Did not like that. I did not like seeing him back there. His ass end was down in the bed, and his front was on the toolbox, or the gas, or the fuel tank, whatever that freaking thing. I was like, "Oh, that doesn't make me feel very good."
Look who it is.
Quick. Hey, Jeff, what's up, man?
Yeah. What's going on, sir? This is our bladesmith trainer, the guy who was teaching me and Sick Bastard here how to swing a hammer correctly or how to put glue on scales, because apparently one of us needs to learn that.
Yeah, I missed a spot.
I missed a spot. Hey, don't feel bad. You saw what happened with the blanks that I hammered flat. Saw how that looked. It didn't take me but like the first one or two, like, hey, wait a second. He said lay it flat, but it's not laying flat. Something's not right. I squiffed the ball.
Every time I tried to put any kind of force to grind the blanks down, the wood thing flipped off and flipped over it and went into the sander. I was like, that's annoying. By like the fifth or sixth time it happened, I was like, this is really fucking annoying. I was like, this is not going smooth like I saw KeyFob going and doing it. I was like, why isn't it going smooth like the KeyFob was doing? I don't understand.
Well, look, all right. So the easiest way for you to understand it, I spent 2 years roughly in a machine shop. When I say machine shop, it was a metal shop. We had tiny lathes, we had humongous lathes, cutters, rollers, welders. I mean, everything to run this entire shop. K-wood metal spinning. And what they do is they take any form that you need, your steel, your aluminum, your galvanized, whatever it is you want. They lay it against this block and roll it as it spins against the block, and it makes the shape, like all of your exhaust fans for the vents.
Yeah,
for the food trucks, those aluminum vents, all that we made those. They're shrouds. Pain in the butt, because aluminum, once you put a hole in it, it doesn't take welding very well.
No,
there was like one guy in the shop who could weld the aluminum properly.
Yeah, I don't think you can heat it up too hot.
No, because it melts quickly
It melts quickly.
and then spreads like wildfire once it heats up
Yeah.
like that. Hey, thanks for that sentiment that we're doing great. I am trying, sir, and trying not to use up your resources. I'm trying to learn as efficiently as I can.
Yeah, I don't like wasting shit.
Dude, the day I was doing the zip wheel on the grinder, cutting
Mm-hmm.
the blanks out, he had just put a brand new cut wheel on it.
Oh yeah.
And I was tink, snapped it right off.
Oh.
Brand new wheel. I
Oops.
was like, oh,
Too much pressure?
too much pressure. I
Too
wasn't
much pressure.
letting it do its job.
Less is more, I've learned.
Just like with the grinder, you
Yeah.
apply firm, steady pressure. You just have to learn the sweet spot for you.
Yeah.
If you watch the video, I mean, you're a channel member, right? So you can watch the video that I put out today. That's gonna be released to everybody on the 21st. How to get my
I
dates
had a
right.
video come out today, I think.
It's the very first when I first start, the piece of wood slips off. And I quickly realize how the shape of the wood and how I need to hold it and put on the pressure. And then not to mention Jeff comes in there and coaches me quite a few
Yeah.
times to make sure I'm doing it right. Once I got the hang of it, it's just like I was doing at the metal shop, working with metal again.
Take care, Jeff.
Oh, is he leaving?
I think he's
I'm not
leaving.
going through comments quick enough. Not that I usually do. Yeah, we're having a good day so far. It has been a wet day all day.
Yeah.
I have about 2 or 3 gallons of water sitting next to me. I have to go dump out. And Siete has been sleeping all day.
Whole day.
All day. Lazy. He says he's here. He's not going anywhere. And I got the hiccups. You know what causes hiccups, right?
Spasming diaphragm.
There you go. Ding, ding, ding. If I had the media assets ready to hit the applause button, I would. But I don't. So I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it later, like a few moments later. Hey, Bill, welcome in.
What's up, Bill?
I think the topic for tonight's show was my 5 minutes of your time topics and the members only content. As a member, is there anything you think you would like to see in your imagination in a 360 content? I have a couple ideas, but what would you like to see?
Are you going to do your test with the camera? You going to ask them?
They may not let me.
Yeah,
but I will ask.
Yeah.
I need to get one of those
I have one.
clip mounts.
I have one. I never use it. You can use it.
The chip clip mount, the big clamp that
Yeah.
I need to get one.
I got one.
Because I could snap onto whatever bike they give me, and
I never use it.
But then again, I've heard the stories of, and who was it that was telling us that, was it Jeff? Was telling us the story of the girl who had done the class perfectly, and then
then at the end she clapped her hands. She said, "Yep," and then they failed her.
Yeah. So they may not approve of
Yeah, they may be really strict.
which is fine. I'll get it.
Yeah.
I can always have someone set up a tripod, film it like a creeper. We're doing fantastic so far, Bill. And it's 7:15, so not much time left in the day for it to go sideways. Now I can go sideways very quickly.
Yeah.
But it's not likely to go sideways at this point. Yeah, see, don't let go of the bars.
Yeah, you don't let go of the bars.
I should have taken that test before I totaled the CTX because that's a fun bike.
A perfect
Small,
size.
lightweight. Yeah, just for that kind of stuff. Only problem is it's no clutch.
Yeah.
So when they try to do the clutch exercises, you're like,
Yep. Neat.
no clutch.
Yep. Yeah, no clutch, by the way. Just saying.
I can put it in neutral, rev it up, but it will not be the same.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Maybe I'll have a bagel. I'm hungry for something. I don't know what to have. They're so high in carbs. 50 carbs for one cinnamon and raisin bagel. But I've been having like one a day. They're pretty damn good.
Where'd you get the bagel though?
I got them from I think one of the pantries gave it to us.
Uh,
Didn't you get a bagel?
I didn't get a bagel.
You only gave us one bagel. What the fuck?
I mean, that's okay. You can keep the bagels. We're not.
I got another thing of hamburger buns. You want hamburger buns?
I gotta have burger meat to make burgers with. Need burger buns.
I think I have 4 more burgers. Or 8 more. I think it's 8 more.
I started to go get some beef yesterday. But I have not. I've been postponing going to the grocery store.
Yeah, I've been postponing everything.
Yeah, Bill, it's the Monday afternoon show. I say Monday afternoon because right now, 2 days or 2 weeks running, I've been doing it Monday afternoon. And it's not a mass invite where I invite everybody from the coffee show. Didn't expect anybody to want to join because of the time frame. It's just Sick requested a link, so I sent him a link.
Oh, that was forever ago. You just read that?
Well, I read it you sent it at 5 o'clock. I read it at 6:30.
Jesus. Sure did.
And it's probably going to be the Street 500s. Like Ruby, riding on Ruby has.
He just put crash bars on his. You see that? That thing's awesome. Take care, Jeff. So long, man. I'll see you soon.
All right, Jeff. See you Friday for sure, buddy. At least you text me and tell me otherwise. Oh. Yeah.
What was I gonna say? I think I have a moving blanket for each bike, but we're gonna have to move the Armada when I paint, and I'm gonna have to move the van just in case. I don't want anything getting on anything, you know.
Okay.
I don't know which way the wind's gonna blow, and that would be horrible. You know.
I gotta repaint the Fat Bob anyway.
Why?
It's the paint's faded.
Oh.
I mean, you got to think it's got 55,000 miles on it, and it spent a lot of time in the sun.
Yeah, I painted my bike.
You did?
Yeah, actually, I had my friend Scott paint it, but I painted it once before that.
And I'm not going to go super fancy with it when I do it. I think it's going to be like a pearlescent white or something.
I'm really I'm excited to do the friggin' bus crazy. I can't wait to do the bus crazy.
But you got to be able to drive it around. So everybody can see this crazy bus.
Well, yeah.
Or park it out by the road. So
well, I mean, we got to go for some trial runs and everything. I really would like someone to look at it. Like that guy I talked to, I would like him to come and look at it and be like, listen, what is there anything that you see that is in dire need of repair? Like, do I need to, do you see any bad hoses? Do you see anything? I mean, especially the front axles. They're liquid front axles or something.
Let me ask, why did they take that bus out of service?
Oh, I don't know. They probably retired it.
Well, that would be
Got a
my
new
question.
one.
Why?
They didn't. They actually they didn't. They don't. When I asked him for the records, they're like, bus companies don't like giving us records. So the guy who bought everyone who buys buses, they usually don't get records because it costs a lot of money to get the records because it's pages and pages and pages and pages
No,
of
I
records.
understand that, and can get with that. But the question is, do they retire it because it's over a certain year model old, or the miles over a certain amount,
It could
or did
be.
it was it starting to have issues, and the technician saw it and informed his boss, who then was told by the school board sell it.
It could be rotated out of the fleet. You know, it was an '07. It is an '07. You know, it's almost 20 years old.
That may be exactly why it got pulled off the fleet. His age.
I mean, it's a 500,000-mile motor. It's only got 230,000 on it.
See, I don't know.
Before it even starts having issues. That's why the C7s are just notorious for being the best motors. No, there's no DEF on it. Straight diesel.
Kerry's got that Detroit 2-stroke bus, right? Is that what that one is up there?
I don't know if it's all gas or if it's half gas, half electric. I don't know what that thing is.
I'm pretty sure that bus is 2-stroke diesel.
Really? 2-stroke diesel?
Hey, look, I'm just trying to go by what I heard. You know how I hear things. I don't hear very well all the time. But I think that is...
What the hell is Rob, Kerry, you gotta tell me what 2-stroke diesel is.
It's diesel with oil mixed in it.
Diesel with DEF fluid. With DEF.
And
supercharged because they won't run without one because of the 2-stroke. Huh. I've never heard of a 2-stroke. It's a screamer. They were on all old. Oh, okay.
Oh. Hey, you know, there's a place right outside Brantford that has like 7 or 8, maybe 9 old fire trucks.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If
all
pre-90,
all pre-90 run on diesel, just a 2. That's pretty neat. I didn't know that. I had no idea. That's crazy.
If we could buy a blown motor fire truck and then get Kerry to send us down the components to repair it, I think it'd be interesting to drive a fire truck to the camp out.
Sure.
Turn the giant water tank into your sleeping quarters. Look kind of suspect, but it'll be neat. Animation of a Detroit 2-stroke super. All right. Well, I will look that up later, and probably end up getting that in my news feed for the next 2 weeks.
I gotta make another coffee.
Make another coffee. I haven't had one since this morning, so.
Oh, that's horrible. I've been drinking coffee all day.
Mine lasted me most of the day. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. It's a god dang rabbit hole's what it is. Detroit diesels and 2-strokes, and it's a god dang rabbit hole.
I've been drinking instant.
Speaking of rabbit holes, how's retired Ryer doing? Has anyone kept up with him?
I haven't.
I know I kind of.
I know he got rid of his new Harley.
See, I don't know that.
Oh, you know? I know he got rid of that thing. He was not happy with that thing. I don't think he liked it from the get-go, from the beginning.
Well, most of the new Harleys have been ate up with issues and recalls, like the Lowrider ST. Probably 4 to 5 recalls on it, and he blew the compensator in the first 1,000 miles, and the clutch is burnt out at 22,000 miles. Come on, something's not right.
I almost replaced my compensator. I removed it, whatever. Removed it and put a straight lock, whatever they call that, a lock, a non-compensator on it.
Compensators aren't bad; they have a purpose. You just have to have a good
one. I mean, all that pressure is now going to be put into the trans, and then you blow up the trans if the trans ain't done right. Because if you a stock trans without a compensator, you're going to destroy it.
Well, if you got a lot of power behind it, but
I got a 107 stroker. That's why I didn't do it, because I knew I would destroy a stock trans. I haven't touched my trans besides maintenance.
Well, that's been one of the things with the Fat Bob. The motor and transmission on it has been absolutely fine. Only issue I've had with it is blowing turn signals and that one clutch cable that snapped. And I've seen the videos that Kerry's talking about with the runaway Detroit diesels. The way you shut off the motor, because what it is, it's that dieseling, and it keeps going and going, keeps building RPMs, and you nothing you can do will switch it off. It just runs away.
You got to shut the air off.
Yeah. Take piece of rubber, cardboard.
Yep, piece of cardboard, piece of friggin' plywood, put it right over the air intake, and it'll shut off. Trust me. It needs 2 things: fuel and air.
Yep.
If you cut off one of those things, it will not run.
Ask a guy who put a plastic bag over his air intake.
Yeah, dude. Like, why won't it start? I look over. I'm like, oh, you're dumb.
Was it all sucked in too? Like,
it was like all like. I was like, I forgot I put that on there. Hey, I was like, you're a retard.
That's one thing I'm not going to miss, not having the ST anymore. The air intake looked nice. It looked sporty, but it was just in the damn way.
Yeah, I got to keep my knee pointed out a little bit with that intake.
When I hit that deer, that's what my leg hit, was that air intake. Put a big old bruise on my leg. When I hit the deer in the Fat Bob, the only thing that hit me was, I think, the legs of the deer. I was okay. But that's all right. I'll miss the Fat Bob's bearing and the cruise control and the saddlebags.
Yeah.
And the tour pack.
And the tour pack. And
I think that's it, because I don't really miss the 117. I was not impressed. Like, the difference between the 107 and the 117 makes me really glad I didn't spend extra money to get a 114, because there's just not enough difference between a 107 and a 114. So I know there's not going to be one between the 114 and 117. What, 5 foot-pounds of torque? What is that?
When I got my bike back, I was shocked how much more power it had.
Well, you also had it tuned too, didn't you?
I had a dyno.
Well, see, yeah. So when they tune it, they get rid of all the nanny choke systems in it, right? Like not being able to reach full throttle in 6th gear. That's a thing on the Harleys. If you're in 6th gear and you got full throttle, you are not getting full throttle.
Leia, I just had you outside. You're not going back out there. No, I'm sorry. He ain't out there.
He ain't out there, baby.
He ain't out there. We just went out there. I showed you he wasn't out there.
He went home.
I'm sorry, kid. She's standing by
I'll
the
be back.
pool like she wants the fucking bone. What are you doing, kid? Are you begging for treats? You already had enough treats. I gave you like 3 treats today, plus one of KeyFob's crazy ones. And one
They're
yesterday.
not crazy.
Well,
they're Bernie's best chompers.
They're big.
Yeah. Well, she's a big girl.
Well, yeah.
I could have gave you the tiny ones.
We don't need to get her any bigger. What are you doing, Leia? You want me to fix the bed? She's so retarded. I'll fix the bed. Come here. Watch out. Watch out. Come here. I'll fix it. Here.
Bear with me. I'm going to get these small bag of treats.
There you go. Okay. Of course she's not going to go lay in it now. Why would she do that? What's up, sunshine? Why are you staring at me? Go lay down. What's up, Lay? Come here. What do you want? What do you want, baby? Go lay down. Go up on the bed and lay down. I got her a new toy, Lammy, and she hasn't even played with it. I'm so disappointed. Go ahead, honey. Go. Up. Lay up. You got it. Go. Up.
See, I could have gave you these here. They're for the 5 to 15 pound dogs.
Yeah, those look tiny.
Yeah. There's Bernie's best chompers. 22 of them in there.
Those things are awesome. She loves hers. Oh, someone's attention. You got somebody's attention real fast. Well, those are small for a small dog. I mean, those are big for a small dog.
Pinky size.
Yeah, but imagine a 15 to 20 pound dog.
I mean, these are for the 5 to 10 pound.
Oh, 5 to 10 pound. Well, that's like a mini.
Well, like a little bit. That's why they sent me this size, because of a little bit.
A little bit.
Are you gonna be a good girl?
Are you gonna eat one and pass out again?
Give me kisses.
that was such a scooch kiss.
Wasn't it though?
That was like, give me that damn thing kiss.
Yeah. You dropped it.
So when I do that shit with Leia, she gives me one of those half-ass kisses, like, or quick, like, lick, or she'll just touch my face with her nose, and I'm like, that's not a kiss. I'm like, that's a half-ass kiss. That's like you gypped me $50 kiss.
I get that.
I'm like, come on. I'm like, that was unsatisfactory.
Like,
I was like,
the mom just got finished.
You want a treat? I want a kiss. Oh, Leia, she's walking over here. You want to give me a kiss? I'll give you a treat if you give me a kiss. All right.
It was gone to the dogs when it started, John. That's where we were when we started it. We had already gone to the dogs. Oh, baby girl. And your breath smells so much better. Look at there.
And these things are huge. These things are huge.
But they're pretty soft. They break them up pretty easy. I think so.
Yeah, I mean, she has no problem. It's up on the bed. Go up.
How are the
It's
hip
up on the
treats?
bed. Up.
Is she eating those okay?
Yeah. Up. Dopey. There it is.
So John says he recorded a funny short today, and he can't wait to see what we think. Problem is, John, I've got you on notifications, right? So as soon as you put one out, my phone says Road Reality has released da, 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 da.
Yeah.
So the sooner you share it, the sooner we can see it.
Dude, spoiled.
And John, I understand you're again taking things out of context. That's the normal thing. Huge and soft.
I think I'm going to have to nuke something, so I'm going to shut that off again.
What?
I'm going to microwave some beans and rice because I'm freaking hungry.
Nuke something. Okay.
Yeah, I got to nuke something.
I think Siete wants to go out for an evening walk. It is after 7:30.
Sure is.
You cannot go out there right now because I'm not putting on my socks and adult shoes to take you outside.
Oh, my God.
My left foot barely fits in my sandals.
I bet. That thing's freaking enormous.
I literally have to reach down and pull the straps up over my foot.
Dude, your poor foot, bro.
And because of the angle of the big toe now, I have to kind of, it's like a jigsaw puzzle. Weevils, what? Get up here and chill out. You're not going out yet.
Oh, he heard the OUT word.
I'll end the show at 8,
OUT word.
and then I'll take you out. All right? Does that work? Is that good for you? Sounds great to me. Get up here and sit down. Now you made me forget what I was saying. In the ether.
The foot.
Oh yeah, yeah. So the toe is at an odd angle now. But I think I can fix that.
Yo.
I think with a
like,
splint,
yo, man, my foot's fucked up. You don't want to see and look at this thing? Like, I did look at it.
like I can't even go get a what is it, pedicure or manicure for your foot?
Oh, pedicure, bro.
I can't even get a pedicure. Look at this foot.
They would
Don't
turn
laugh
you
at
away.
me. I've been waiting on that one toenail to let loose.
Oof.
It's holding on. It's holding on.
It's holding on for dear life.
It's ugly as sin, but it's holding on.
Oh, I'm almost done with these yogurts.
Oh yeah. Well, I think I'm done with them. Like I tried the blueberry and she tried the strawberry, and
Dude,
there's
the
no flavor in
blueberries.
them.
Blueberries are awesome.
Maybe mixed in Raisin Bran, but by itself, no sir.
I don't know. If it's free,
You're right.
it's for me.
But a lot of things are free that aren't good.
Yeah, this is true. That's a fact.
What was that girl's name? She'd give it to you for free, but you didn't want it after.
Yeah. Wow. 2,000 watts it's pulling for the fucking nuker.
Well, yeah. It's a 2,000 watt microwave.
Oh,
Says it
yeah,
on the label.
1,800 probably. 1,800. The refrigerators are probably pulling 200.
I think our microwave's a 900 watt.
Yeah,
If
but
you wanna
my
do
microwave is the state of fucking size of the state of Texas.
Well, yeah, and if you wanted to do a baked potato in yours, you probably have one in 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, it's ginormous, dude.
If
We
we
could
wanna
put a
do a
whole
baked
goddamn
potato
turkey
here
in my microwave.
see, that's my point. Now, I got a smoker out there. We can put a whole turkey out there. I should add a
Wait
seasoned
up.
turkey and cook a turkey
Way up.
this week.
Way up.
You like turkey?
Yeah. Way up. Good girl. Come over here, lay down. Come on. Stop being a scooch.
Oh, look, John's actually going to treat me like I am special.
You're special.
He's going to wait and publish a short tomorrow, but he's going to release it in 5 minutes.
Nice.
Now, is that a real timed 5 minutes, or is that like 5 minutes of your time? Because if it's like 5 minutes of your time, it may still, no ma'am, it may still wait till tomorrow to actually load up and finish. Or since you're saying that at exactly 7:40, it should be out at 7:45. Yeah, that's what he's saying. 7:45.
All right, that should be hot enough.
We're gonna be waiting, watching for it.
I gotta put the air on.
Put the air on. I'm not gonna tell you not to. All I can do is tell you what it's like to how to have the air on. I have never loved this little, like the tiny fan that the hospital gave me for when I was in ICU has been a lifesaver, not only in ICU and in my regular room, but here at the camper. This thing has saved my life. And it's probably like a $5 Amazon fan to them, right?
Yeah.
But to me, it's absolutely fantastic. You're not allowed to talk to me that way. You got one more time. Try again. Give me 1 second.
That's hot.
I'm going to have a conversation with her.
Yeah. She's got to go out. I got to poop. I want to start sanding tomorrow. It's a lot getting that one all that metal done.
Well, I know why you don't start early in the morning.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be raining tomorrow too.
Is it? Oh, good. At least it'll be cooler. Maybe I can
Right?
maybe I can cut the rest of the lawn.
I need to cut down there towards the path going to Whiskey. I need to cut that. And I've got some wood down there I think might be usable for handle scales as well. I'll have to scoop it up and see what Jeff thinks. But we'll see. I'm waiting for the notification on John's short. Yes, it's a fantastic fan. I'm glad you didn't miss it, buddy. But it's a tiny little fantastic fan.
I was thinking about getting that Ryobi fan package thing that they have. Get like 3 fans. The oscillating one and the 2 minis. And the starter kit.
My experience with those battery fans like that is not good.
No?
No. When I was working for Home Depot, we were given the store overnight, and we were counting inventory. So what we did is each of us had fans, Ryobi or DeWalt or whatever it was, fans. I had the Ryobi set, and I had the 2 big batteries and some small batteries, and I did not make it through the night with all those batteries with that fan.
Wow.
And I had to be almost right beside it to really feel the effects off of it.
Yeah, that's annoying.
And that's when they went up to the 18 volt platform. So it should have been a lot better, but it wasn't.
I think they've gone up to 420 now.
Might be 24.
Maybe.
I don't know. They changed batteries and battery profiles, so that's why I just stick with the corded. That's a good idea. I mean, we don't have any kind of motorcycle shelters, but if we did, that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
I know the poor Goldwing needs a shelter. Al, you're stepping on my bad foot, you youngin'. Back up. I'm going to use you as a leg prop since you want to be like that. John, it's 7:46, and I haven't gotten a notification for you yet, buddy. What is the deal? What is going on here? I thought there would be a funny short from Road Reality to lighten my mood today, but it does not appear that there is one. I'll even go to my subscriptions, make sure I'm not missing it. No, I'm still not seeing it. What's he saying? What's his excuse?
It's published, dude. Your phone sucks. I concur, John. I concur that KeyFob's phone sucks because I send KeyFob messages and videos and all kinds of shit, and sometimes it takes like 20 fucking minutes for him to get any goddamn thing.
Well, it's not necessarily the phone's fault.
I'm like, bruh.
Like, there's 2 notifications you get, right? You get the notification that says, I got the message, like my phone has received it.
Sometimes.
Oh.
And then you get the try again, send as SMS, send as text message. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that might be me.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 1 second.
Just yell out the window. That's funny.
I probably, well, I didn't hear you at all yelling at the Amazon folks.
The Amazon lady? Oh, man. I was like, this is the 11th phone call of my life that I am never going to get the time back. Never, ever.
Like somebody's getting a phone call. Is that potential spam calling you?
No, that's Mike.
What's he want?
I don't know. You want me to answer it?
Yeah, see what the hell he wants. Just make sure he knows he's on air.
Yo, I'm on a live with KeyFob.
What up, baby Negro?
What's going on?
Oh, okay. All right. You have a good time. I'll come on the live. I'll see you.
All right. That was quick.
I'm just screwing with you, John. I'm already watching it. I've already liked, comment, and shared. I can't subscribe. I've already subscribed as far as I can subscribe. I can't even member up until I can start getting money in.
So there's 2 things I added to the beans and rice this time.
Yeah.
One being chickpeas.
Okay.
1 can of those.
That's what they make hummus out of, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the other thing I added was a package of mac and cheese noodles without the cheese. I threw
right.
that in there too. So,
I was gonna do rice to go with the, and I gotta tell you this story. Hang on. Let me back the truck up. We forgot a few things. So yesterday, I get out a pork loin to put in the crock pot to cook it all day. So that's what I do. I start my morning, set up the crock pot, put in the meat, put in the carrots, season it. It's good to go. Put it on low. Well, she gets up, she cooks breakfast. Well, as you know, we can't do two things at once in here.
no.
So in order to cook breakfast, she has to turn off the crock pot.
Yes.
She does not turn it back on until lunch. She realizes I did not turn this back on. It has not been on for the past 4 or 5 hours.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's up, Mike?
Hey, Mike. So I was literally up till 10:30, 11 last night, waiting for it to finish cooking so I could take it out of the crock pot and then put it in the fridge after it cooled off. So not only did I have to wait for it to finish cooking, I had to wait for it to cool off so I could put it in the fridge.
Yeah. I left mine out on the cupboard overnight to cool off. And in the morning, it was still kind of warm. I put it in anyway.
I mean, when
And
the room
beans and rice
temperature
don't
is
last me a
warm,
week.
what will?
The beans and rice.
Well, it should. The problem is all but one of that thing is carbs. Right?
Are beans carbs?
You
I
know,
don't think so.
they're a protein, right?
That's what I thought they were. Protein. The
You know
only
what?
thing that's carbs is the rice.
I've got you here, so I can look it up.
And I shot 25 for this bowl.
No, because remember, you put macaroni noodles in there as well.
Yeah, but not a lot. Small.
Which you put them in there, so it's still a carb.
Yeah,
It
it's a carb.
releases carbs into the food as it cooks. And unfortunately, beans are considered carbohydrate dominant.
Oh, boy.
So, Mr. Let
Healthy.
me pile 3 types of carbs. And you said what? Chickpeas?
Yeah, chickpeas.
Oh. Garbanzo beans.
Beans,
Okay.
black beans.
They are a moderate carbohydrate.
Corn.
So you are loaded 4 carbs deep in that recipe, sir.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear you ever fuss at Mr. Ray Gregory about his blood sugar.
Whatever,
Ever
man.
again.
Hey, at least I can shoot for it.
You have to shoot the whole damn pump.
Yeah.
Gary's back. He must have.
I had to shoot for 90 today. I can't remember what I had. Oh, maybe that was yesterday.
Does Mike really celebrate Felony Friday? I hate to interrupt you.
Yes.
The comment. Okay.
Felony Friday every week.
I have to apologize for that, Mike. I have not heard of this before now. My apologies.
Oh, yeah.
All right, sorry. As you were. About the beans and rice.
Oh.
Have you done anything with that little beef packet that we got yet?
No, I'm afraid I don't like the way that looks. I may have to throw that away.
Don't throw it away.
Oh, I don't know, man.
All right, look, send it over here if nothing else.
And those hot dogs that were 99 cents a package, I think those are getting tossed too, because I don't think I'd feed them to even the dogs.
What brand are they?
I think they're called Lips and Assholes.
I mean, look. As I'm choking here, you can't really complain about those two things, right? Because what's one of the first three things you look at on a woman?
Uh-huh.
Are two of those three things listed in the ingredients on the hot dogs you just talked about?
I think I don't even think they're real beef. I think it's turkey and chicken or something.
Well, that's fine. That's not the issue. But here's another question: how many bumper stickers have you seen with the phrase
Parkview?
"I eat blank"?
Parkview.
I'm not familiar with that brand. But don't throw them out, man. Come on.
No, I'm not gonna. I don't have money to throw shit
Hot
out.
dogs. Hot
Made
dogs.
with chicken, pork, and beef added.
Well, see, there you go. They added beef.
They added those things.
I mean, I'm
To
all right
what?
with
The
that.
Lips and Assholes?
It's a little. Well, there's nothing wrong with a little beef added to your lips and assholes. You like some beef on your lips and assholes.
I also have a metal tray of like, what the hell is that stuff called? Brussels sprouts with something else. That's gonna have to go in the garbage because I don't even. It's unidentifiable.
We cooked some Brussels sprouts and broccoli last week.
Yeah.
Stunk like a whoa. They're just cooking it alone. It was rough over here.
Oh, the broccoli and the Brussels sprouts together. Oh, that must have stank like friggin' sulfur fucking dioxide. It must have friggin'
was
sounded
rough,
like
man.
somebody was ripping them all over the place.
But the chicken was good.
Yeah, I bet. I love Brussels sprouts. I'm a big fan. I make the best Brussels sprouts, but I need an oven. I don't have a goddamn oven.
You got a grill.
I sure do.
You can
What's
cook them
up,
on the
honey?
grill. Same way.
Right.
Wrap them
What are
in
you
foil.
doing, Lay? Lay, you're
Yeah,
acting
kid.
like you got a friggin' tapeworm. Go up on the bed and stop looking for food. Go up on the bed. Leia, up. God damn it. Up. Go lay down. Up. For fuck's sake.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't like Brussels sprouts as much as y'all do. It's just not as enjoyable for me, unless it's in a soup. If it's in a soup, then I'm okay with it. But it might as well be broccoli and cabbage and other stuff like that as well. Then.
You know what I really like? I
Yeah.
like going to
What's that place called? Panera. And getting the soup in the bread bowl. Oh, that is so carb high. Dude, I have to go home and shoot like massive amounts of insulin after I do one of those.
I've eaten
I
at
try to get the whole
Panera
meat.
one time, and it took that one time for me to realize Panera is not the type of place I want to eat.
Why not?
For one, it's sandwich and soup. Come on.
Yeah.
All right, John, get out here and go build some Legos.
Come on,
for kids.
John.
Talking about eating potato salad and deviled eggs for lunch.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh. See, what John has the benefit of living in a home with more than one room.
Yeah,
This camper's like 10 by 30.
Yeah, deviled eggs are crazy good. I love deviled eggs.
Only problem is people only fix them around the holidays.
Yeah, that sucks. I know how
And
to
you
make
have
them.
You have to
just
deal with
mix-
the other holiday food, like the hams,
Yeah. You just mix it
dry
with
ass
mayo.
turkey.
Mix it with mayo, and just put it back in and put paprika on it. You're good.
I like the yellow mustard ones.
Oh, and mustard, by the way.
Yeah.
I forgot mustard.
Yeah, I can't forget the mustard. They're not hard to make.
No.
And they taste good.
Time consuming. You gotta cut them in
Yeah.
half. Shit, it's annoying.
Scoop them out,
Yep. Do all that
mix
shit.
everything up together, and scoop it back in there.
Takes a lot of fucking eggs to make deviled eggs.
I mean, it only takes one egg to make 2 doubled eggs.
Yeah, so 18 will make 36.
And then
36
they're
will
gone
go fast. And
instantly.
start bombing out the fucking place. Ba-boom, ba-boom, laying bombs everywhere. I like having deviled eggs and then going grocery shopping.
Yes, I know. Fully
Start
aware.
Drop dust in the aisles. Good times.
Oh. You're lucky I can't smell.
Oh,
It has to be
shit.
really pungent and stuck with it for me to smell it. Like most of her body sprays and perfumes, I don't smell.
Yeah.
But she puts on Burberry Classic, and I can smell that. I know what that scent is. Oh,
I'm kind of getting bored with the food choices here. I may have to switch to peanut butter and jelly tomorrow. Or mac
why
and
not?
cheese or something. I don't know.
Why not do jelly and peanut butter?
Yeah, I could do that.
Or switch up your type of jelly.
Yeah, I only have grape. I have so
can
much
try-
peanut butter and jelly, I will never, ever, ever run out of peanut butter and jelly.
You can try honey.
I had a whole case of green beans that I
Yeah.
had to throw out because I don't eat green beans.
What?
Yeah, I had a whole case of it, man. I had a whole case of it from collecting that from all the food pantries over the months. I had a whole case of green beans. I threw them all out before I moved out of Gainesville because I literally had like 36 cans of green beans.
I mean, I get why you would do that in Gainesville because it's just another thing you have to pack up to
Yeah.
unpack.
Yeah, I'm good.
But sweet baby.
Did you take her out yet?
No. She wanted water.
Probably
She gets refrigerated filtered water now. So
That's
she'll
what
go
Leia
look
gets.
at her bowl, come look at you. It's empty. It's empty, asshole.
It's empty. That's what we used to call the EMTs, empties. Just saying.
Disrespect. Disrespect.
I wasn't empty.
I get it. I was empty too. Oh, I hit the microphone. Well, partner, it is 8 o'clock. I've been live for 3 hours and 3 minutes and 47 seconds of counting.
Baba
And
Booey.
I think I may cook some macaroni and cheese. I think you've given me the inspiration for mac and cheese. If I have
Mac and
any.
cheese. Mac and
I'll do
cheese.
mac and
I got
cheese.
some if you don't.
And then
I got a couple
if I
boxes
don't,
of it.
I've got a lot of rice. I need to cook the rice. So we'll see. Didn't really get to discuss much of my topics other than repeat myself, but that is all right. We got to build steam somewhere with these shows, right? So it is what it is, ain't what it isn't. Can't do anything about it, but keep on going. Speaking of, Sick, I do appreciate you coming in, hanging out with me, buddy.
Hell yeah,
Next
man.
time I'll send you a leak before the show starts. That way we don't spend the first 2 hours ignoring messages.
Oh, it's good times.
Good times. I appreciate everybody who came in, everybody who commented, everybody who threw up a like. and everybody who subscribed. We will see y'all tomorrow morning. You'll have the coffee show, 9:30, right?
Yeah, 9:30, Schmoda Bomb.
I won't be present because of the PT appointment.
PT.
Unless I do it early, but I don't think it'll happen. But we'll see. All right, y'all. Pressing buttons. Y'all have a good one, and there is an outro video, so hang around for it. It's coming as soon as I can hit the button up here and not get knocked